Good evening, Pony fans. Good evening, Pony fans. We're about 8 minutes before kickoff. Prague Red Devils are visiting the Kellyville Ponies, and I'll tell you what, Matt, it's nice to be in the friendly confines of the Kellyville Stadium in the Jim Allen press box again.
Yes, definitely.
The whole Millwood debacle last weekend kind of, it didn't fare well for the Ponies because they were cut short 2 days of practice. They had already started preparing for this game, and then in the middle of the week, Millwood said, no, let's play. So that left them 2 days short of practice. I'm not making excuses. That's just a fact, and you have to prepare every day for your upcoming team. You can't take a day off. That was kind of a heartbreaking loss last week, Matt, but I'll tell you, if anything comes out of that game, Ponies never gave up, and they took Millwood to task and took it to the wire. I think Millwood was probably sweating it.
It was a close game the whole time. There was never a point where Millwood was able to put the cruise on. Ponies were always threatening. I mean, it was an 8-point game the whole way through, and even towards the end, just couldn't. It came down to an onside kick, and that's.
Yeah, and those can go either way.
Those are nail biters.
And those you don't usually see an onside kick recovered by the kicking team. It's a percentage thing. It's usually the receiving team will go ahead and recover it, unless you're the Atlanta Falcons. Got to get my digs.
That's well, we can't get too many digs because the Cowboys are 1-3.
Yeah, but it's a long season. Speaking of records, coming into this game tonight, the Kellyville Ponies are 4-1 overall. They are 1-1 on district after defeating Meeker and then losing to Millwood last week. Prague Red Devils are 3-0. They are 0-0 in district. This will be their first district contest. I know they had a game with Meeker scheduled a couple of weeks ago, and it was canceled because of COVID. And we're getting ready to have a coin toss here in just a minute.
Looks like the captains for the Ponies tonight are number 12, Colton Ayers, number 7, Tabor Thornbrew, number 6, Jeremy Hicks, and number 5, Trevor Jones. The usuals.
Yeah, and those are good leaders on the team. I know Colton Ayers is mentally he seems like he's always prepared.
Number 5, Trevor Jones. Number 6, Jeremy Hicks.
Again, some background on this. As we mentioned, Kellyville 4-1 with a 62-41 win over Kiefer, a 64-0 shutout at Caney Valley, a 72-21 beating of Mounds, a 60-26 beating of Meeker, and then the close 50-42 loss to Millwood. Prague comes to this game 3-0 with a 27-14 win over Luther, a 38-0 shutout of Henrietta, and a 46-26 beating of Stroud. As we've seen the previous 4 weeks, Kellyville's probably going to look to run the ball early and often. That's what they do the best.
Yeah, they get that domination at the line of scrimmage established early on, or they try to.
And then we'll get to see that 3-4 defense of the Ponies that's kind of shown some cracks, especially last week.
Well, last week was kind of Millwood's kind of a different type of team. They're very fast, and it was something that I don't think Kellyville's probably seen in the last few years. A team with that kind of overall team speed is going to be tough. Yes.
Prague, on the opposite side, same thing. They love to run the ball. You'll see some formations tonight that you'll probably have never seen. I was watching the film, and I've never seen formations like that. You'll see what I'm talking about when Prague goes on offense. It's kind of like the wishbone, but it's not an option, and it's just weird. You'll see it. And then they also run that 3-4 defense. But I think Kellyville has an edge with their passing game, which they don't pass very, very often, but when they do, it's very, high percentage completions, short. Although we have seen the deep ball a few times. And
good old number 7's on a fast horse.
Yes.
He takes off down the field and gets vertical, and good luck covering him.
So I see this will probably be another short game, probably over by 9:50, 10 o'clock, because there's going to be a lot of running the football in this game.
Yeah, and the clock will keep running, aside from penalties and setting the chains. Coming into the game, Kellyville is like I said, they're 4-1, 1-1 in district. They are ranked third in Class 2A in the state of Oklahoma.
And I want to give a shout-out real quick. I just remembered you can donate to us during this broadcast. It's $5. There's a link in the description. And if you donate, we will shout you out over broadcast. So if you're interested, it's appreciated, but it's not required.
Yes, very appreciated. And while we're talking of donating, I want to point out Coneyville, down here, Coneyville Sub City has a donation jar you can donate to, and I want to challenge the other businesses in Kellyville to step up and do something like that. They have specials they run. They have the coaches special, which they take care of the coaches on game day as far as sandwiches go, and the sandwiches have a special name. They have a huge tip jar on the counter that you can donate to, and like I said, I challenge other Kellyville businesses to do the same.
Looks
Help
like
these guys out. All that money will go directly to the football program.
Looks like Kellyville won the toss and deferred like they usually do.
Well, Prague won.
Okay, well, he made the – I looked up. I was looking at the roster. It looked like he waved it off like they had deferred. But I mean, that's been every game this season. The Ponies always start off on defense.
They want that defense out there to see if they can manage the offense.
And then they get the ball back after halftime, and it's usually worked in the Ponies' favor.
Yeah, it did the first 4 games for sure, well, except for the Kiefer game. The Ponies are now currently loading the tunnel. And I'm going to tell you, Matt, on my way up here, the team was coming off the field. The Ponies were coming off the field from warm-ups, going into the locker room for last-minute talks with the coach. Every one of those kids had that 1,000-yard stare. You know, when you walk by your own son, you go, hey, what's going on? And he just looks past you like he's looking at a ghost. These guys are so focused right now.
I tell you what, there's some guys on this team I would not want to be mad at me.
Yeah. I think they took that. They're going to take that loss last week very personal.
Let's see if it lit a fire under them, because, you know, they had aspirations to go undefeated the whole regular season, and here come the Ponies.
Here come the Ponies, and directly following them are the Kellyville Little League players.
Take a look at some of these players, because they're the Ponies of tomorrow.
Yes, that's got to be a thrill for those kids to come running out of there in that spirit line like that behind the players.
Well, these high school players are superstars to these kids. They look up to them, and usually they do adopt a football player where the high school players will come and visit an elementary and upper elementary classroom, and these kids look up to the high schoolers like they're superstars, but obviously you couldn't do that this year because of the coronavirus. But
yeah, I'll tell you,
hopefully that's something that they can do moving forward as this situation unfolds.
And I will tell you, Matt, talking to some of these Kellyville players, I view them as superstars. Just the adversity from last season, the weird summer workout program, they have overcome a lot of question marks I had in my head. And I sometimes feel like I'm not worthy when I'm talking to one of them. They're just so focused and intent on winning and doing their best every Friday night. I'm ready for a kickoff, and we're getting ready to have one here in just a minute. Prague's coming onto the field now,
led by their cheerleaders.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good old-fashioned slobber knocker is what I think.
Yeah, this is going to be a back and forth.
Yeah, Prague has historically been a tough team for the Ponies, and they match up fairly well. If you look at the roster, size-wise, they're almost identical teams. And like you said, they both like to run the ball. They both run a 3-4 defense.
Yes. I
think it's just going to come down to the breaks of the game. Who can take control.
Who doesn't score.
Right.
Because I foresee a lot of touchdowns being traded in this game, and it's whoever won't score. Jeremy Hicks looking to kick off for the Ponies.
Right. Reach up there and grab those shoulder pad straps tight and pull them one more time, guys. We're getting ready to have a ball game.
And that looks like number 1, Jimmy Harris for the Red Devils, back to receive.
Yeah, he's the lone deep back.
And it's kind of a shorter kick, and it's going to go out of bounds like it usually does.
That kick's going to go out of bounds. Penalty flag to come in.
So that's going to move the ball up to the 35 for Prague. Probably not what the Ponies were looking. But they've always been on top of things, and we'll see.
Yeah, they've done this all year and have only lost 1 game out of 5. Let's see if it works for them tonight. These boys are ready, though. I know the Ponies are. I didn't wander. I didn't wander over onto the Prague sideline before the game.
Prague will start 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Number 1, Trip Davis, quarterback.
I'm sorry, that's number 1, Trip Davis for the Red Devils.
Trip is kind of a strange name.
Yes.
They run a
And
reverse,
that's a reverse.
first play.
And he's going to run. He's going to be knocked out of bounds by Thornbrew and Hicks, but there is a flag. This may be coming back.
Yeah, flag just past midfield. That's usually in the area of a hold or some kind of illegal block downfield. We'll see.
I had the wrong program in my hand, so that is Trip Davis, not the other name I said. And then by the time I looked up, Prague had already snapped. And
well, you usually come up here with 2 rosters, and I got one from the gate, and
that's what we got. We got holding on Prague.
Okay, that one will be coming back. From the
From
spot of the foul, though, it'll be a first and about 4.
Yeah, I couldn't really. I just looked down, looked up, and they had already snapped the ball, and I was lost because you see what I'm talking about. I mean, they have 2. It's kind of like a wishbone looking offense. And he's going to hand it off, and he's going to be met.
Oh,
he's going to be met by number 50. That's John Vaughn, and that's Braden Davis on the carry for the Devil. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, John Vaughn making his presence felt early in the game.
And we want to give a shout out to Michael Jackson, our first donation of this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. He says, love what y'all do for us people not being able to be there, but love the Ponies.
And tee-hee, back to you.
Yeah, I kind of had to double take that when I seen that.
I was like, whoa.
Looks like Prague picked up a first down, handing it off to number 14, Tyler Carpenter. He's going to scramble around the left for a first down.
Yeah, and no offense to that, Mr. Jackson, but I'm sure you probably hear it all the time from every different direction. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Prague. 11:15 left in the first
They
quarter.
send a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to 16. He's met
Up the middle, didn't work.
by, I think, our number 16, Brody Berryhill.
Yeah, Brody Berryhill the last couple of weeks has really stepped up to be a player.
He's pretty salty at that middle linebacker spot along with Andy Jones. That's going to bring up maybe half a yard, maybe a yard.
Yeah, well, they're going to call it 2nd and 9 because they don't do half yards.
No halvesies.
No halvesies.
Darn.
Not in football.
Prague going to spread it out a little bit. They're going to send some receivers out. He's just going to, no, he's going to fake it.
Oh, and he's out in the flat, and the guy slipped. He slipped down.
Jeremy Hicks got in the backfield, knocking down Davis, and then was that 14? Was that Carpenter that caught the pass?
Yeah, he lost about
4 or 5 yards.
5 yards. 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 15. So Prague playing behind the chains.
Let's see. They're going to go back to their regular formation, these 2 running backs, and look for a hard. No, it's a reverse.
Reverse of.
And he's going to break one.
Yards.
Oh, we got a flag, though. We got a flag behind the line. So this is probably coming back.
Yeah, there were several Ponies that had penetration on that play and had depth in the backfield.
He just
nobody had contained.
No, and that's been an issue for the Ponies. Is these backers love to pinch inside, and that gives up contain. Let's see what this flag is. I bet it's probably a hold. That's what we got, a hold on the Red Devils.
Yeah, that's going to take that 6 points off. They didn't ever put it on, but that was not a touchdown for Prague.
Ponies got to watch that contain because that's what killed them last week at Millwood. Number 28 would just take it and roll out to his left or his right and just pick up that first down. But
he didn't discriminate. He went either side, whichever side he wanted to go.
It's going to bring up 3rd and a country mile for the Red Devils. They're going to spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, about 3rd and 25 to be exact.
No, they're going to keep that same formation. Let's see if they run the same play. No, he's going to fake boot to his left. He's being chased. He's just going to throw it. Oh, he had a man, but he kind of lost where he was and stepped out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Red Devils.
Yeah, 4th and 25. I'm 99% sure they're going to punt this.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's way behind the chains.
Although,
yeah, that ball looked like it floated, but there is zero breeze right now. There is no wind blowing. The flag is hanging limp on the pole. It's a nice night, though. It's low 80s right now.
4th down and 25.
Yeah, 4th and 25. They are going to punt.
We got Trevor Jones back to receive this punt. Let's see if he. Oh, it's a line drive.
Kind of a short line drive. He's just going to let it roll dead. It's going to roll dead about the Kellyville 21
about the 21. Let's see, we get to see this Pony offense in action, who did very well last week against the Millwood defense, but in the second half just kind of dried up, and when their defense got turnovers, couldn't create points.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this Kellyville crowd last Friday night when Kellyville was on defense, I would love to hear that every Friday night at home games.
They woke up.
That crowd was loud. That has to be distracting to an offense. This broadcast brought to you by Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete. You guys have been with us for the last 2 years. We appreciate it, guys. Cy and Clint.
Air's going to go under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look for Thornbrew. He's got Thornbrew.
Thornbrew was open. Overthrew him by about 2 yards.
Overthrew him by a couple yards. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Ponies at the 21. Man, that was right there.
You got to respect that play
pass.
right there. Yeah, that's burned more than one team this season already, and they were trying to burn Prague with it.
Man, if they'd have got that, we'd be singing On Wisconsin right now. Pony's going to send out 3 backs to the right in their bunch formation. He's going to send Volner in motion out to the left.
I'd be looking for that pass to.
He's going to pitch it out to Jones, who's got some room.
He's gone.
And he's being chased.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
he's being chased.
Get brought down. Oh,
no, he's going to go in.
End zone.
First play from scrimmage.
Kid should have pulled the trigger about 5 yards before he did.
First play from scrimmage, touchdown Ponies. That was Trevor Jones on about
no flags on the play.
A 79-yard run. I can do the math this week.
And I wasn't watching like I should. I'm 99% sure that the right tackle John Vaughn probably pulled to the left on that play.
Volner made that hole though. You see he motioned to the left and then he was able to create that hole, and I think you could have ran through that and you got one arm, one leg.
Yeah. I run pretty fast on one leg though.
Pony's going to line up in this 3-back formation. He's going to hand it off to Hicks. And he's going to be stopped. He's going to be stopped for no 2-point conversion is no good.
Yep, 9:22 left in the first quarter. Kellyville Ponies up 6-0.
That's a formation that they ran a lot last year that we haven't really seen with pretty much they have 3 running backs lined up in an I.
Yeah, it's like 2 fullbacks, or a fullback and two tailbacks, however you want to say. I look at it like 2 fullbacks because the first 2 are going to be blocking.
Oh, yeah. But you never know. Could hand off to the second back. Could hand off to
it's a wrinkle, you know.
Just when you thought this offense was tricky enough, trying to cover all these athletes, then you throw in a formation like that right. I really haven't seen anywhere else.
These Ponies are loaded on offense. They have more weapons than you could shake a stick at.
So Hicks set the kickoff for the Ponies again.
Yep, 9:22 left in the first quarter.
And that's number 1, Trip Davis, back for the Red Devils. And it's more of a straighter kick.
Yeah, it goes to the.
Fielded by the up man.
Number 14.
That's Tyler Carpenter, but he fielded it on his knee, so the ball stops. That's where they'll get the ball.
Yep, Prague will start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 9:20 left in the first quarter. Kellyville up 6-0.
I'd look for that kind of reverse early because that seemed to burn the Ponies, but every time they ran it, they got a holding call. So
yeah,
this may be a handoff to number 14. Let's see what they do. That's what it is right there,
yep.
Handoff to number 14, and there's no contain for the Ponies. Yeah, Volner went inside and lost contain.
Yeah, Clayton Wallace was coming over there, was getting ready to lay the boom on him and slipped. But the back slipped as well. I would slip too if Clayton Wallace was running at me with a full head of steam.
Yeah, because he'll tear your ACL.
Clayton Wallace is Bobby Boucher Jr. He went off in that Sperry scrimmage. I could not believe he was the ball.
Prague going to load the box now. He's going to hand it off.
Up the middle.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up a first down.
Number 16, Braden Davis on the carry. He picks up a first
That's
down.
Braden Davis on the carry for the Devils, the Red Devils.
Yeah, the Prague Red Devils.
And our number 16, Brody Berryhill, making the tackle, but it was well beyond the first down marker. And looks like Prague bringing in some substitutes.
Here's 8:30 left in the first quarter.
They're going to go back to that formation, going to send a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to number 14.
That was kind of a slant counter type play.
He's going to be brought down by Connor Smith, but not before he picks up a first down, and we got a flag.
And another flag flying in.
That came in on the tackle, so that can't be good.
Yeah, that's probably going to go against Kellyville, I would guess. Usually a flag thrown in at the point of tackle like that's usually a face mask or
a horse collar.
Yeah, something or another.
So far, these Ponies haven't kept containing. That's what keeps burning them.
Yeah, and you'd think they would have learned that last week.
Yes.
And I'm not a coach, and I know the coaches are doing everything they can.
That was a horse collar on the Ponies. It's going to move the ball up.
Yeah, and I've never really agreed with the horse collar tackle. It's too. I think every official can interpret it different.
Yes.
It's supposed to be if the fingers are inside the shoulder pads.
Inside the neck hole.
Right. But they'll call it a lot of times.
We got a timeout charge to the Ponies.
Yeah, but a lot of times what you'll get is a player will grab the back of the jersey and not wrap their hand inside the pads, and they'll get a horse collar.
Which, I mean, when the play happens, everything happens 100 miles an hour. So it's dinking and dunking, and sometimes official sees something, or he thinks he sees something when he really doesn't. But
yeah, and in the heat of the moment, bad calls are going to happen. But that's just a penalty right there that I don't know. I've never personally witnessed anybody get injured from being tackled like that. And I'm talking all the way back to the mid-'80s, until Roy Williams came along, the OU star. When he went to the Cowboys, that was his MO. That's how he tackled. He was taking like two guys out of game, tackling them. Of course, whenever he'd bring them down, he would fall on their legs a lot of times. So, yeah, I could see that causing injury. But I don't know. That's kind of I don't know. It's just kind of a gray area to me. It's too open to interpretation.
So it's going to bring up a first down for the Red Devils about the Pony 18-yard line.
Yeah, now this Pony defense has stiffened up when they're inside their own red zone like this.
Well, when you get in the red zone, you have less space to work with, so your playbook, you probably run about 5 plays from your playbook. He's going to hand off to the big number 16. He's going to scramble for close to a first down.
Yeah, he got down to about the 5 almost.
That's going to bring up a second and very short for the Red Devils.
Brings up a second down and a yard.
Yeah, they're saying 2nd and 1, but it's about 2nd and about 2 feet. 7:52 left in the first quarter.
Prague going to line up. Davis in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to number 16. And he's going to gain a first down.
to about the 4-yard line. Bring up the first down and goal.
Yeah, it's going to be first and goal from the 4 for the Prague Red Devils. Looks like Kellyville making some substitutions on defense.
Prague lines up from the 4-yard line. This might be a run. It's going to be a run to number 16. He's going to run into the end zone.
Yeah, there was a big hole there.
I don't know if he got touched.
I don't think he got touched until he hit the ground.
So that's going to be a touchdown for the Red Devils.
Going to tie it up. 7:31 left in the first quarter. Yeah, this is going to be a back and forth.
It's just all about who can get a stop.
Yeah. And Kellyville did stop them on their first drive.
They did. Prague going to line up for 2. He's going to hand it off to 16. He's met, and he is not going to get in.
No.
A whole herd of ponies on that tackle, so we are tied up at 6-6.
Yeah, it looked like John Vaughn and
I believe.
Is that Nate Stubblefield maybe?
No, I think Nate Stubblefield's in
No, Vollner. It was John Vaughn and it looked
yes.
like 22.
I think
Vollner.
Nate Stubblefield's in a sweatshirt on the sideline this game.
Oh, okay. Do you know he's the 9th leading rusher in 2A?
I believe Stubblefield's out with a hand injury, so he's sitting out this game. He's in his jersey and a hoodie and on the sidelines.
Some kind of hand injury. Yeah, he's the 9th leading rusher in 2A. Nate Stubblefield.
I did not know that.
Yep. Thornbrew is 8th. Hicks is 3rd. Guess who's first in 2A?
Trevor Jones.
Yes, sir.
Pony
709 yards, 9 TDs.
Pony
for
set to
Trevor
receive.
Jones.
It's a short kick,
Very short kick.
but we do have a flag. This is going to be an offsides, I
Yeah.
believe.
Procedure against the Red Devils.
Illegal procedure, whatever you want to call it.
So that'll back them up 5 yards.
Get hopefully a chance for a better return. We got the usual 3 back there. We got Trevor Jones, Taver Thornbrew, and Jeremy Hicks back to receive this. But we also got a dangerous up back in Caden Ayers.
Yeah, Caden Ayers will do something with him. He's the one that he caught that last kickoff. He jumped for it, which was probably ill-advised, but he caught it. Caden is a lot like Colton in his attitude.
Jeremy Hicks, Taver Thornbrew, and Trevor Jones.
So
yeah, we got the 3-headed monster back there, and they probably won't kick it to him again.
So we're going to try this again. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a shorter kick. Taken by Cody Barnes. Oh, fumble!
Oh, he dropped the
and he
ball.
fumbled. And it may have been, I think it was recovered by the I think it was recovered by the Ponies. Whew.
Yeah, I want to say, was it 77? Hollinsworth jumped on it?
I think that was 55. That might have been Cam Robertson. That's why if you're an up back, you just take it, you just fair catch it, or you just drop to your knee, because when you're in the middle of the field, no, you don't know what's going to happen. And
yeah, a lot can
shows
happen.
it. That shows it right there.
And the kick coverage is right there.
Yes.
They're on top of you.
Pony's going to set up. 1st and 10. They're going to go with their bunch formation, setting 3 out to the left.
Ball on the 40-yard
He's
line.
going to pitch it out to Hicks, who's got room again.
No, that's Trevor Jones.
No, that's Hicks.
Oh,
That's number 6.
It is Jeremy Hicks. He is gone.
And he's going to score for the Ponies.
Yeah, he hopped over a guy. So aside from that, very first play, the incompletion to Taver Thornbrew, which I believe we'll probably see that play again. Yeah, so we have a 79-yard touchdown run and a 60-yard touchdown run. There's 7:15 left in the first quarter.
Now, the defense has got to shape up and get some stops. Because,
Yeah, a takeaway for the Kellyville defense.
which they've done. They've gotten turnovers each game. So I would look for turnovers on defense. They're going to go for 2, as they always do. Ayers going to take the snap.
He's going to take it himself.
And he's going
Right
to
up
go
the middle,
in.
He is in. I'll tell you what, Matt, if Colton Ayers wants to score, he's going to score. It doesn't matter if it's 6 points or 2, he's going to score. Colton Ayers can will points on the board.
Yes.
So right now we've got 7:15 left in the first quarter. Kellyville's up 14-6 over the Prague Red Devils, the visiting Prague Red Devils. On Wisconsin has to be the consummate high school fight song.
Oh, it is. I mean, I honestly can't think of a school where I haven't heard it as the fight song. Some version of it.
Yeah, and it always kind of gets me pumped up. You know, that was my old high school fight song back in the Stone Age, as you like to refer to it.
When you rode dinosaurs onto the field?
Yeah. Well, to away games anyway. We walked out on, yeah, we rode them to away games. So Kellyville will kick off. Jeremy Hicks has the ball teed up. He's ready to go. Waiting for what? There we go. Word from the guy in the white hat.
It's Trip Davis back for the Red Devils. See if he can keep it in bounds. And he is. Taken by the up man. He's going to be spun down by Cody Barnes.
Right at midfield.
That's number 9, Skylar Klein, the up man, returning it for the Red Devils.
Yeah, you know, as it stands coming into this game, Kellyville is leading 2A2 in rushing and points scored. Right now they are averaging, can't read my own writing. Well, right now they have 1,565 total rushing yards coming into this game.
Prague going to set up. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to be met by Garrett Reed.
Garrett Reed is a player. I'm going to say that. He's a player. He has definitely contributed this season to this point, and I don't see him letting up.
Probably not. I think they finally found their contain, and Garrett Reed was able to just fill and get in the backfield and make that tackle. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 12 from about the 48 for the Red Devils. He's just going to hand it off. No, he's going to pitch it. And he's going to be tackled by Connor Smith.
Did John Vaughn do a seat roll just then to?
Yes, he's been doing that. He's been doing that
down
all.
On the line.
He's been doing that all game so far.
Lines up wide and seat rolls to the inside.
Yes.
That's got to be distracting.
Connor Smith had the pitch, and then you can't stay flat-footed. If you stay flat-footed while the play's going, you're done. And he was luckily able to chase him down. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and the Kellyville fans are making some noise now.
He's going to be met short of the first down.
Yeah, he's going to be about 4 yards short.
About 4 yards short.
It's going to bring up a 4th and about 4. Andy Jones. We'll call him George. 5:27 left in the first quarter.
Looks like Prague's going for it.
Yes,
I'd watch
4th and 4. They're going to probably do that outside run.
I'd watch a hard count. I watched the hard count right here.
Yeah, it's under 5 yards.
The Ponies have jumped off on that a couple times, so watch the hard count. He's going to send a man in motion. No, he's going to pitch it.
Option.
He's going to be met by Jeremy Hicks.
Kellyville strung that out.
Jeremy Hicks and Cody Barnes on the stop.
Yeah, that's how you beat the option right there. The quarterback was covered. He pitched it out, and 2 guys had the pitch man covered. That's the only way to beat the option. Yeah, that's going to be a Kellyville first down at the 50-yard line. Let's see what they're going to do. They got so many tricks in their bag. Let's see what they pull out.
I don't know. I don't even try to predict the Ponies' offense because there's just so many wrinkles in this offense. But it looks like they're going to bring some people in the box. They're going to send Thomas and Caden Ayers out wide at receiver. Andy Jones goes in motion. Ayers going to take the snap.
They're going to run an option.
He's going to stay on his feet, and he's going to lose a couple yards, and we got a flag.
Yeah, that was right there on the line of scrimmage. I would look for probably
maybe a hold.
Probably a hold on that on the Ponies.
Let's see.
Well, the Ponies held them on a drive.
No, that's a helmet-to-helmet against Prague.
Helmet against Prague. That's going to be a first down. That's going to be should be 15 yards and an automatic first down, I believe.
Or maybe from the spot, which would still be, I believe.
It should be an automatic first down.
So a mental gap made by the Red Devils brings up a first down for the Ponies.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to give Kellyville another first down.
You cannot get penalties against this Ponies offense because the closer they get to that end zone, the more they smell blood.
Right. They're very opportunistic, and they have all the weapons in the world to go to. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Kellyville has the ball at the Prague 38-yard line.
They're going to send out that bunch formation. That's 3 backs out to the right. Jones is going to go in motion to the left. He's going to pitch it out to Jones, who stutter steps. He's still going, and he's going to pick up a few yards.
Yeah, he picked up about 3.
About more like 2.
Yeah, he picked up about 2. It's going to be a second. Well, they're calling it 2nd and 7 on the scoreboard, but it's about 8.
Close enough.
I'm not going to argue with Robbie. Yeah, it's about 2 yards. Ain't no hill for a high stepper. 2nd and 8 is not an issue.
They're going to send out 3 receivers to the right with Jones in the backfield protecting.
There's the quarterback.
And he's going to – oh!
He rifled it out. Was that Hicks?
That was Hicks. He had Hicks, and Hicks, I think, was looking to run before he caught her. I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah, he had that linebacker coming up behind him pretty fast.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 for the Ponies. Let's see what they can dial up on this 3rd and long.
Hopefully it's something long distance. Ball is spotted at the Prague 36-yard line.
They're going to send Hicks in motion. Ayers going to take the snap.
A little bit of a high snap. He's flushed out of the pocket.
He's going to hit Hicks. Hicks going to pick up the first down. And a helmet's going to – oh, my gosh, his helmet came off.
Hicks just got his helmet knocked off. Now, if you remember the last season, he received a concussion in one of the games and was out on the concussion protocol for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
But that's going to be a first down. Tell you what, Hicks is a player. He is intense.
He's a do-it-all. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He can throw the ball, too.
And he's a monster on defense.
Yes.
Well, he's going to have to set out a play because of his helmet.
Yes.
Yeah, when you get separated from your equipment, you got to come over and sit down for a minute.
So they're going to send out 3 to the left. Ayers going to be in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's got Thornbrew. Oh!
Wow. Nice.
And he's down to about the 2 or the 1. He shook about 3 tacklers.
Yeah, he was spinning and juking and jiving. And
we're going to need someone to go down to the field and collect 3 pairs of ankles because, I mean, he made the first guy miss, the second guy miss, and the third guy, he made him miss, but he was able to just grab enough.
Yeah, that first guy tackled air. There was nothing there.
So they're going to set up. They're going to send the Joneses in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Trevor Jones. He's going to bull his way.
He got close.
He got close.
Yeah,
he got stood up.
He drove that kid about 3 yards, though. Kid met him just behind the line of scrimmage, and Jones was trying to take him into the end zone.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
2:54 left in the first quarter. Kellyville threatening with a 14-6 lead.
They're going to send Caden Ayers and Connor Thomas out at receiver. And Ayers is going to – oh, ball.
Loose ball on the play.
Loose ball, and Prague does recover. A mental error by the Ponies. That went straight under Ayers and in the backfield.
Yeah, I don't know.
That just went straight under his legs. It didn't even look like he had a hand on it because he was trying to bowl his way in, and I think he left before he had the ball.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Ayers is a competitor. He'll put this behind him. There's 2:40 left in the first quarter. Prague starts on their own about
their 5.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
Just inside the 5, about the 4.5-ish.
This might be It's gonna be a handoff. No, it's gonna be a fake, and he's gonna be stopped. Man, I didn't know who to watch
Yeah,
on there.
I thought it was a handoff up the middle. Then I thought, no, it's that guy going around the side. And then
It's like no, I think the quarterback had
Yeah,
it.
the quarterback kept it, went up the middle. He was stopped for minimal gain, about a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. 2:21 left in the first quarter.
You gotta be careful backed up in your own end zone.
Yeah, when you got your back against the wrecking machine like they do right now, and Ponies will come and get you. There's no doubt about that.
He's gonna hand off underneath.
Yeah, that was an underneath handoff up the middle.
Stopped by Trevor Jones.
Short of the first down.
I believe.
Yeah, he's about a yard. I think he's about a yard, 2 yards short.
2 yards short. This is a 3rd and 2. Let's see if the Ponies can get off the field right here.
Yeah, get the offense back on the field. Let's see what happens.
This is probably gonna be another underneath handoff.
Yeah, that's worked the last couple of plays.
To probably number 14, if I'm a betting man. No, quarterback going to keep it.
Quarterback on the keeper.
And I don't know if it looks like he picked it.
Yeah.
He did pick up a first down, barely.
First down, yeah, he got it by about a foot. And it was big Austin Hollingsworth on the stop.
Big. I mean, I walked by him because I work at the school, and I passed him in the hallway. I did not realize how big he was.
Yeah, I was down there. I was coming up to the press box earlier, and the team was coming in after warm-ups, and Cade Enlow walked by me. And he's just
They're going to pitch it out to number 14.
Pursuit's out there.
He's going to pick up a first down, though.
Not by much. Yeah, Pursuit, they had him squeezed over against the sideline. 1:08 left in the first quarter. Kellyville is up 14-6.
About to pick up a 7. That's going to bring a 2nd and 3. See if the Ponies can get a stop.
Yeah.
That way Prague doesn't drive the field.
Well, a long drive will also eat time off the clock.
It's going to be another underneath handoff for what looks like a first down. It's Braden Davis on the carry for the Red Devils. And that is going to be a first down for the Red Devils.
Looks like number 40, Garrett Reed, helped make the stop for the Ponies.
Yeah, Garrett Reed made the stop for Kellyville on that play. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 40-yard line.
Going to fake the handoff. He's got some room, and he is
Got
gone.
a lot of room.
He is gone.
Yeah, he is. He's going to take that one.
That's
all
Trip
the
Davis
way.
for the Red Devils. Man, that middle was wide open. I don't know where the backers were.
Yeah, I don't know. They caught everybody sleeping, it looked like, on that play. Yeah, that was a 60-yard score for the Prague Red Devils. 21.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Prague pulls within 2.
Pending this 2-point conversion, we may be tied up here. Prague going to spread it out, send 2 receivers out to the right. We're going to send a man in motion. He's going to fake. He's going to look to run. He's going to run in for the 2-point.
So Prague ties it up.
21 seconds left to go in the first period.
About 21 seconds left in the first quarter. 14 points.
Don't forget about the band Booster Club selling face masks.
Or 14-14. Both teams have scored.
And other items down at the south end of the stadium. The band Booster Club helps them out this evening.
Yeah, you know, Matt, I really think that Kellyville, they have some tough games coming up in the next couple. They've got Jones next week for homecoming. Then I believe after Jones they have
Is it Chan? No,
they have
Crossings
Christian, and then Chandler back here at Kellyville. So
and then I believe after that is Star Spencer.
Yeah, after Chandler, Star Spencer. So. Yeah, and Jones is the #1 ranked team in the class 2A in the state right now. So They're a pretty formidable opponent.
It's going to be a short kick.
Very short kick.
Fielded by Cam Robertson.
Good catch, and he just covered it up.
Yep. Don't ever, if you're on the front line and you catch a kick, just drop. Don't even try to run it, because only bad things can happen.
Yeah.
So that's going to give the Ponies a first down about the 45-yard line.
Which is great field possession.
Let's see if they can drive it down and punch it in this time.
Or just score. There's 20 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if they can put one in before the quarter expires.
They're going to send out 3 backs to the right with Hicks in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff. He's got Thornbrew wide open.
Yeah, he had Thornbrew
and he
wide
is
open.
Score.
Yes. The about a 46-yard touchdown strike. Airs to Thornbrew. 11 seconds left in the quarter. I took 9 seconds off. Kellyville jumps to a 20-14 lead pending this conversion. Yeah, Thornbrew will burn you.
Pony's going to send out 3 receivers to the left with Volner in the backfield. Ayers going to take the snap.
Ayers, the quarterback.
And he's going to be wrapped up.
Oh,
he threw a pick. Luckily, John Vaughn was there to wrap him up. If that Prague player could have taken that, that would have been 2 points for the Red Devils. So
is that how that works? I thought that if a conversion was intercepted or a fumble was picked up on a conversion, it was just no points for either team.
I don't know. High school's a little bit different than college or pro, but in college or pro, if you intercept a 2-point, you can take it back
and you get the 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is a flag.
Personal foul against Prague.
Personal foul against Prague, so that's going to move the Ponies even closer.
Yeah, it's going to move them half the distance to the goal, and they're going to get another shot at it.
So let's see.
Thank goodness my offspring was in the vicinity of that little interception. John Vaughn down there keeping 2 points. That would have been a weird turn of events. Well, you can't blame Colton Ayers for that. He is trying. He will try to extend the play.
Yes.
No matter what.
Ayers just going to take it himself, and he is going to go in.
He got in. Yeah, that's going to be 22-14 Kellyville. 11 seconds left in the first quarter.
11 seconds left in the first period. Kellyville leads Prague 22-14.
So far, Trevor Jones has scored. Jeremy Hicks has scored. Taver Thornbrew has scored. .5 seconds left in the first quarter. Kellyville does lead 22-14. Prague's a tough team, though. I don't look for them to just lay down.
No, not at all. They've been a tough customer in 2A for seems like forever.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hicks set to kick off this ball. And that's number 1, Trip Davis, back for the Red Devils. He's going to boot this one.
Yeah, that went deep.
Oh, it's still in.
It stayed in. It stopped at the 9-yard line. He's down there shaking and baking.
He's missing. He is. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah. It was Caden Ayers come flying in there a little bit late. Can't blame him. That was just a hustle penalty, and I've said that a million times in the last couple of years.
But that's going to move the Red Devils up about, I believe, 15. That's going to give them a first down. I want to say close to the 50.
Well, check this out. as of right now, Jones is leading Crossings Christian 7-6. That's an important game coming up.
That's the next two opponents right there.
Yeah, and Chandler is beating Star Spencer 14-0 right now.
Yeah, it's going to move the ball up. That's you got to watch. You got to watch those after the play penalties because they will kill you.
Yeah, but that was kind of a hustle thing, you know. And I've said that for the last couple of years. I'm not gonna get on somebody for hustling. It's hard to check up. You know, when you got a beeline on somebody getting ready to make a tackle, you don't want to pull up.
So that's going to give Prague a 1st and 10, about the 44-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to number 14 again.
Round the edge, Kellyville stringing it out.
He's going to be stopped by Landon Volner.
As the quarter expired.
Oh, there is a flag.
Flag on the play.
If there's a flag on the tackle, it's probably going to be a face mask.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, that play expired the first quarter, though, so.
Holding on the defense.
Defensive holding, that's always been a weird penalty to me.
On a run play?
That call against the Ponies.
It's like Coach Brown is voicing his displeasure
at
the moment. And
I don't get how you can get defensive holding on a run play.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody running a route. Everyone's trying to run blocks.
I know it, and it's defense. I was always taught that the defensive unit can hold their hand, use their hands, to an extent. You don't want to grab a guy's jersey and throw him down.
No.
That would definitely be holding. So I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, but they're going to switch sides now.
So that play ends the first quarter of play with Kellyville leading Prague.
Kellyville is up 22-14. Had a fresh 12 minutes on the clock for the second quarter to start.
Pony defense got to shape up right here.
Yeah, if they can keep them out of the end zone this drive, and then score on their next offensive possession, that's what that's what it's going to take. You got to get a gap, and I don't get comfortable till there's about a 21-point gap. So, see what they can do.
Red Devil's going to set up about the 40.
Yeah, the Kellyville crowd's making some noise.
It's probably going to be a handoff to number 4.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of moving parts right there.
Yeah, Kellyville had a player coming in on a blitz. And I don't know if he got to the line of scrimmage early.
Yeah, that's what they're going to call.
They're calling. I didn't know if he got there early or a Prague player jumped because he was coming. That's kind of a reflex, but they're going to get him for the offside, so it's going to be a 1st and 5. Prague will replay the down.
You got to be careful on them flags because
they start adding up. Remember that first half of the Kiefer game.
No, he's going to hand it off underneath to number 4, and he's going to be wrapped up. No, he's going to shake a tackle, and he's going to be dropped by Hicks.
Tabor Thornbrew met him just as he got to his stride and definitely slowed him down until Hicks got there.
So that's going to back him all the way up, bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was a 5-yard loss.
No gain, 2nd down and 10. Also helping out number 7, Tabor Thornbrew.
Yeah, heads up hustle play for Tabor Thornbrew, getting there as soon as he did to let Hicks come and back clean up on that. So it's a 2nd and 10, 11:22 left in the second quarter.
He's going to hand off to number 16, and he's going to bull his way for about 5 yards. That's Braden Davis on the carry for the Red Devil. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, it looked like Brody Berryhill and Justin Miles on the stop. He picked up about
6. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Let's see if this defense can hold. Prague's on the left hash, so this might be an underneath handoff to the right. That way, working there in the space.
Yeah. This Kellyville crowd.
No, they're going to reverse.
Reverse.
He's going to be
short
wrapped
side.
up.
He was stopped behind the line, or he was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
By Berryhill and Volner.
Making the initial contact. Landon Volner also helping out on the stop.
Yeah, Brody Berryhill is a player, and Kellyville's got several of them on their defense.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Watch the hard count.
Yeah. If you get somebody to jump, that's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Or not automatic first down, but it will give you the first down.
Watch the ball, guys. No, it's going to be, he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up. And I don't know, did he?
He got close.
Close to a first down.
Very close.
I don't know if he made it.
If he did, it's
no, they're going to give it to him.
It's about the length of the ball. That was Trevor Jones in on that stop.
Ponies got him to a 4th down, then they converted. So
yeah, well, that's the reason there's 4 downs. Just like there's a reason there's 4 quarters.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 30. They're going to call a timeout. I don't think they have the right personnel.
Yeah, timeout called. 9:40 left in the half. Kellyville does lead 22-14. Prague's got a little bit of a drive here. This game has been big plays mostly. I mean,
and a lot of
penalties. Yeah, penalties and big plays, but the drives have really been short. The scoring plays have all been over 40 yards.
Yeah.
More like over 50. Well, Prague's was 45 yards. Yeah, folks, don't forget the down in the description of the video is the donate button. If you donate, we will
shout you out over the air.
Yes, we will. And we appreciate anything anybody can do.
Prague going to line up at the 30 after burning that timeout.
Yeah, it's a 1st and 10, 9:40 left in the second quarter.
Davis going to take the snap, hand off to 16, and he's met by Thornbrew. Someone had a hand on him in the backfield, but there is a flag.
Yeah, I believe that was Volner that got him hit him in the backfield.
But he left his feet, and that's
it's kind of bounced off of him.
You can't leave your feet when you tackle because they'll blow right through that.
Yeah, but there is a flag on the field. Probably going to be a hold, would be my guess. Because it was
he
right
said
at the line of
he said hold against.
He
said holding against the Ponies.
That's 2 holding penalties on run plays against the Kellyville defense in the last couple of minutes.
I don't understand how you can hold on a run play. Okay, there he goes.
Now they go holding against Prague. Okay. I was getting ready to say that's kind of smelling a little fishy.
That's kind of.
That's going to back them up. It's going to be a 2nd and about 10.
That's more than 10. That's about 20.
Okay, that's 2nd and about 20.
That's first and 20.
Or 1st and 20. Okay, yeah, we'll back them up 10 yards and they'll replay first down.
Davis in the shotgun for the Red Devils. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be sacked by Landon Volner
for about a 10-yard sack.
Another sack for the Pony defense. That's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
Yeah, about 30 is what it's going to be. No, 2nd and 25.
If I were the Ponies, I'd watch the underneath handoff because that's what's been killing them. They'll fake it to number 16, and he'll hand it off to either number 4 or 14, and that's usually what's gotten them their big plays. So we got to watch out for that. They do have 2 receivers split out wide, so don't discount them. No, he's gonna keep it. He's gonna look to pass. He's gonna be sacked.
Wow.
No, he's gonna stay on his feet.
Oh,
he's gonna launch the deep ball.
It, and he got lit up. Jump ball.
Oh, did he catch that?
He caught it, and there's a flag.
There's a flag.
Came in. That's probably going to be interference on the Ponies.
Yeah, there was a lot of hand fighting going on. Man, a second and 30, and they convert that.
A 2nd and 30, and we had about a 20-yard, 15-yard sack, and somehow he escaped. Start calling that kid Houdini.
Man, every time the Ponies get them backed up, it's a penalty or it's a busted play.
Offensive pass interference.
No, that's offensive pass interference.
So guess what? It's going to be 2nd and 25 again, I guess.
No, that's going to back it up, isn't it? From the from the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be like a 3rd and 40 or
it's
3rd.
It's 2nd.
Okay,
no turnover on downs. You got to dust off that rusty playbook.
I know it. I need to. Well, the coach's manual or I'm not privy to go to the referee meetings.
Yes, that's gonna back it up. Man, the Ponies dodged a bullet there because, I mean,
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Wow. It's going to be 2nd and 40.
2nd and 40. I look for another bomb right here.
Just take a shot, a deep shot. Which good luck. Yeah, there is 8:29 left in the 2nd quarter. Prague has a 2nd and 40.
He's going to send a man in motion. He's going to hand it.
Reverse. Nobody home.
Ponies got caught napping.
Nobody home.
He's going to cut it back.
He's
Nobody there for the Ponies. Grain. He's going to pick up at least a 1st down before he gets tackled.
Yeah, he got knocked out of bounds right at the 1st down mark.
I'm pretty sure that just took the wind out of the Ponies. A 2nd and 40.
And they let him off the hook.
And they got caught napping.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 Prague from the Kellyville 20-yard line. What they're saying.
He did pick up the 1st down.
8:14 left in the 2nd quarter. Wow.
That just took the air out of my sail, and I'm not even on the field. That backed him up all that way. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to get met in the backfield by Trevor Jones.
Yeah, that was Davis on the carry, Jones on the stop. Minimal gain.
Gain of about 2 or 3.
Trevor Jones and John Vaughn. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. 7:52 left in the 2nd quarter.
See what the Red Devils can dial up on this 2nd down. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to look the option. He's going to be grabbed by Hicks. By Hicks and a few other Ponies. He's going to gain a couple yards. He's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4, about a 3rd and 5.
Clock's ticking. 7:19 left in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 5.
Ponies got to be careful on. They get them backed up and they let the big play. And then now they find them where they are now. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it on the option.
They're running that option pretty steady.
Ball
on the ground. Kellyville recovered. That's Kellyville's ball, folks. 6:59 left in the 2nd quarter.
No, they're going to say he was. They're going to call him down.
I don't know. I was sitting here watching the big screen. It looked like he fumbled it before he was down to me, but I'm a homeboy.
So that's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for the Red Devils.
6:42 left in the 2nd quarter.
Watch that hard count. They haven't done it yet, but it's in everyone's back pocket, so watch that hard count.
That's an old trick right there.
Yeah, we're going to call horse crap on that him being down, but oh well.
Yeah, Jacob just backed the video up and watched it. Yeah, he was.
Oh,
no.
And they got him.
They got him. It was 4th and 5.
Yep, they got him offsides on the defense. That's just football knowledge. You got to know on a 4th and 5 or a 4th and 4, you got to know that hard count's coming.
Or there's a good chance that it's coming.
So I don't know if that was enough for a first.
If not, it's going to put the ball right.
No, that is going to be a first down.
First down, Prague from the. No. They're not moving the chains. I don't know what's going on. We've been having issues with the chain gang all season, trying to go different directions, and
That's going to bring up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 10. That's why they
From the
won't put in the chains. 1st and goal from the 10. 6:15 left in the second quarter.
Pony defense got to shape up. He's just going to take the snap. He's going to be grabbed by Hicks. He's going to be met with Garrett Reed. That's going to bring up a loss of about 2 or 3. 2nd and goal from about the 12 or 13.
Let's see where they spot it. Yeah, it's like they're saying lost 2 on that play. 5:40 left in the second quarter. Kellyville does lead 22-14. Prague is threatening.
They're going to send a receiver way out to the left, and it's going to be a reverse. And we got a flag, but he is wrestled short of the goal line. That's got to be a hold because Volner was tangoing with his blocker.
Yeah, and the ref was right there on the sideline looking at it and threw the flag at it.
So this should be a hold on the Red Devils, but
who knows?
After what we've seen so far, I wouldn't write that down. Oh, he got it right. Let's go. Let's go.
5:26 left in the half.
He does know his colors, because
yeah, it's kind of hard to mix up white and maroon.
Because he asked that ref twice, and he kept pointing to the Ponies, and we're like, no, that's. So that's gonna push him back 10 yards from. He said the spot of the foul, but I think that's the original line of scrimmage. So it's
a 2nd and 23.
2nd and 23, but it's no problem for the Red Devils. They've converted a 2nd and 40.
Yeah, but
he's going to roll out. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it. Oh, right through the hands of his receiver.
That could have been intercepted.
Jeremy Hicks was in his face trying to throw that pass, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 20, a 3rd and 23. Which, like I said, Prague had a 2nd and 40 and they converted. So.
Yeah, but this Pony defense though, Matt, all season when they get down with their back against the goal, their own goal line, they usually stiffen up.
Davis going to be in shotgun for the Red Devils. He's going to he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to be tackled. No, he's going to bounce off the tackle. Wrap him up, guys. He's going to fight his way down to the 5. Everyone's trying to lay the. We got a flag.
Late flag comes in.
A late flag. Let's see what this is.
Very late flag. The players were walking away from the tackle. I guess John Vaughn finally got downfield and finally drug him down for good. He was bouncing off guys and spinning. And
everyone was trying to lay the boom. They weren't trying to wrap up.
Right, and that's going to be a personal foul.
That's a personal foul against the Red Devils. So all that just got negated, I'm pretty sure.
And it's going to be 4th down, I believe. That was 3rd and 23.
No, it's going to be stay 3rd down. They're gonna back it up from the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to stay 3rd down.
Yeah, there's 5:03 left in the second quarter. So the Kellyville defense, a little bit of luck.
Well, that's what we said on the 2nd and 40. And
just then though, they got a little bit of luck.
Yes. So.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 23 again.
You got to watch the pushing and shoving because they usually catch the second guy.
Yeah, if you get pushed and you push back, that's not.
Let cooler heads prevail.
Every time.
They're talking with the Prague coach. They better not wave this off. A lot of cussing and discussing going on the Prague side. If they wave this off, then.
Well,
it's kind of the breaks of the game. It can go either way.
Not sure if the penalty happened after the play or.
Yeah, they're talking about the spot now.
I guess.
And the refs are still talking amongst themselves quietly.
They're walking. No, it looks like they're going to finally walk it back. Making me nervous there.
I know.
I got some Kiefer flashbacks.
I know it. Yeah. Well, that Kiefer coach had his face in the ear of the side judge over there. So it's 3rd and goal from the 23.
So it's 3rd and 23 again. Let's see what Prague dials up on this 3rd down.
And the Pony crowd's starting to make some noise down here, and they need to.
Not sure.
I don't know what's going on.
They're saying 4th down.
Okay, correction. It has been changed to 4th down.
4th and 23, or 4th and goal from the 23.
Can we keep him out of the end zone?
4:54
Oh, wait,
left
another
in the second
another
quarter.
discussion.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
Man, I'm getting some Vietnam Kiefer flashbacks.
I'm thinking that the refs are just trying to make this game last longer. Do they get paid by the hour?
Looks like they're putting time back on the clock.
Yeah, they're 5:06.
Okay, that's what it was.
Okay, yeah, okay, now they start the clock. 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Davis going to take the
Drop
snap. He's going to roll. Oh, he's going to be knocked out of the back of the end zone.
He had
Oh, there is a flag.
He had all kinds of pressure, and a flag comes in back in the end zone.
You can probably guess what that's going to be.
Yeah, but it could go either way.
I don't know what. I didn't see any grabbing.
Yeah, that looked like fairly clean defense.
Pass interference on the defense.
Oh.
So that's going to move them up to probably, I think, the 8, because they're on the 23. That's a 15-yarder. So
Pass interference against the Ponies.
I didn't see any.
That looked fairly clean.
It looked clean to me. That
looked like just good defense.
That was Thornbrew on the coverage for the Ponies.
He's a good corner. He's not gonna,
So that's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Don't let them in, boys. Don't let them in.
4th and goal from the 8. 4:50 left in the second quarter.
They're going to send 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left, and they're going to send a man in motion. He's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it.
He's going to pitch it out.
And he's going to be stopped.
Wow.
And he's going to be stopped.
Landon Volner.
Flags come in.
Now the flag is back at the line of scrimmage. I was going to say, Landon Volner kind of threw him down.
Yeah.
With
that may be what they're
with a little bit of aggression, but the flag's over
towards
the field.
This might be a hold.
Yeah,
chop block against the Devils.
Chop block against the Red Devils.
So that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was a 4th and goal from the 8.
So they're going to take over on the 8-yard line.
They've done it. They've scored from here before.
Got to be careful, boys.
Yeah, Kellyville just declined that penalty. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line.
We got to be careful.
Or no, 7-yard line.
This is going to probably be a run. See who they got. They got Hicks in the backfield, so this is probably going to be a run, just to get out of their end zone.
Yeah, get some room.
Ayers is in shotgun. Volner to his right, Hicks behind him. He's going to take the helm. He's going to look to pass.
Oh, he's going to run it.
He's going to run it. He's going to get wrapped up.
He picked up about 3 yards.
He's going to get him out, kind of out of the end zone.
Yeah, I got him a little bit of breathing room there. It's 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the half, folks. Kellyville does lead 22-14.
You got to be smart here.
Yeah, and in all reality, I think if Kellyville could just grind it out.
Yeah, grind it out.
4-minute drive going into the half, and then they'll get the second half kickoff.
Ayers going to go under center this time. He's going to hand it off to Trevor Jones, who's met.
There's the quarterback.
Yeah, if they can just hang on to the ball, not turn it over down here, just grind this out.
Well, Trevor Jones got hit in the backfield, so they're going to lose some yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 9.
Yeah, but there's 3 minutes and 51 seconds, and the clock is moving. Less than 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half.
Ayers going to go back and shotgun again with Volan to his right and Hicks behind him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to launch it. Oh! Nearly intercepted. He had Thomas in the middle of the field, but he was looking for Thornbrew.
Yeah, he was looking for Thornbrew. Was kind of on a fly, and Thomas was on a deep drag. He may have just set his eyes on Thornbrew from the get-go. Going to take a shot.
So, Ponies are going to look to punt from about their 7 or 8 yard line.
3:33 left in the half. Kellyville's up 22-14.
Hicks standing in his own end zone. Prague is coming after this one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a good punt by Hicks. And it's going to roll to about the 50.
It's going to roll out about the 46, the Prague 46-yard line.
Stop there around the 46-yard line.
3:23 left in the first half. They can keep Prague out of the end zone now. Go into the locker room at halftime with the lead.
And then come out and get the ball back.
Come out and get the ball back and score. Get a little gap there.
Pony defense got to shape up on the right here.
Yeah, they've consistently been a good defense this year.
It's kind of it's not falling apart, but they've given up the runs to the outside, which I predict Prague is going to do right now.
Yeah, more than likely.
Now he's going to hand it off underneath, and he's going to be met by Andy Jones. He's going to gain about 5 yards, bring a 2nd and 5 with 3:12 left in the first half.
Ball carries right down to number 20, Andy Jones. Number 24, Trevor Worley on the carry. Pick up a 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 right at the 50-yard line.
Clock continues to run.
Ball's at the 50-yard line.
He's going to take it. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to slip. He's going to fall.
Yeah, he slipped and fell. Landon Volner covered him up.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, he lost about 2 on that play. Yes, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
And they're going to call a timeout, kind of assess the situation.
Yeah, ball will be spotted at the Prague 48-yard line.
Looks like some of the backups in on defense trying to rest these starters because they've been on the field. Offense, defense, most of them play special teams.
Yeah. Yep, there's 2:31 left in the second quarter, folks. Kellyville does have an 8-point lead at this moment.
With 2:31 left in the first half.
Prague trying to get something together.
This defense can hold right here, and offense can run the clock out, then go into half with the lead, come out, and get the ball back.
I'd like to see a defensive score right now. I don't know about anybody else.
That would be nice. Need it right about now.
Yeah.
3rd and 8 for the Red Devils. He's going to take it, roll to his right. He's going to pitch it out. He's going to be stopped. Ooh, that was a big hit.
It was Andy Jones.
Andy Jones laying the wood.
Yeah, he will come and take care of business for you.
So that's going to, I believe that was a gain of 2.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 5. Or 4th and 6, I guess.
Watch the
ball.
Ball
will be spotted right at the 50. Yeah, it's 4th and 6.
Okay, so
a hard count.
A hard count won't do anything. Well,
it could mentally. It could.
Watch
the Kellyville crowd's getting loud. 4th and 6. Prague's going for it.
He's going to motion back in.
Now he's going to go deep.
He's going to pitch it. It's going to be a pass. Oh, it's going to be a
quick punt. It was
quick
a quick
kick.
punt. Yeah, quick kick. Nobody was back.
That's going to pin the Ponies back about the right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, ball rolled dead at the 5. Yeah, that's an old play.
The quick kick.
Yeah, the quick kick.
I like that design. That was a good.
Yeah, and it was effective.
It was.
If they would have lined up the punt,
could have set up a return, but This pins the Ponies back at the 5-yard line.
2:16 left in the second quarter.
So got to be careful backed up in your own end zone.
Yeah, just pound it out though.
Trevor Jones is in the backfield for the Ponies.
Landon Vollner will be at fullback. Looks like.
No, Jones is at quarterback.
Oh, Trevor Jones is at quarterback. This might get a little.
He's going to
interesting.
send Thornbrew in motion.
Kind of a weird snap. He's going to take the run.
He's going to truck a
bounce
defender.
outside.
Watch the ball.
Yes.
Whew, I get nervous. He's gonna get close to a first down.
Yeah.
No, that is gonna be a first
Yeah,
down.
that is a first down.
I get nervous when them dudes are running because the guys are chasing them from behind and they can punch the ball out.
I know it.
I tense up every time, but they're usually pretty good on ball control.
Yeah, clock is running now.
Ayers back in at quarterback.
1:57 left in the second quarter.
He's gonna take a snap, roll to his right. He's being chased. He's gonna throw it. He's got Jones. He's going to bounce off defenders.
Trevor Jones, he's gone. He is gone.
No flags.
He is gone.
He's trying to chase down the ref.
The ref was.
I tell you what, that ref's got some wheels.
Yes, he does. That ref was step for step with Trevor Jones. Kellyville scores 1:39 left in the second quarter. Wow, that quick. 28-14 Kellyville, pending the 2 points.
I tell you what, Trevor Jones, that's a dangerous part is in the middle of the field because you're going to get hit by everybody. And
Yeah,
he just
if he breaks one tackle, it's you can hang it up. He's usually you're not going to get him.
Pony's going to line up for the 2 point. They're going to bring out that two fullback formation. Ayers going to take the snap, pitch it out to Hicks. And he's going to reverse field. He's going to try to reverse field, and he's just going to be brought down.
Yeah, he just kind of laid down on him. I don't think he. If you go each way twice, and it's not going to work. Yeah, there's 1:39 left in this first half. Kellyville will be kicking off with the Prague Red Devils. 28-14.
With 1:39 left in this first half.
Yeah, and that little series right there only took about 20 seconds off the clock.
So this defense is kind of woken up a little bit. I think they've kind of figured out the game plan. Of course, it's gonna be halftime. You know, coaches go and make adjustments.
Right, there'll be some tuning done for sure.
But Kellyville does get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, even with that loss against Millwood last weekend, the 48 points that Kellyville scored put them at 300 and I want to say 306 points scored for the season. That's averaging 60.5 points a game. They're even with a loss, they're still averaging 60 points a game, folks. They're not done tonight by any means.
Hicks set to kick off for the Ponies. That's Trip Davis back for the Red Devils. We've got to be careful on this kickoff.
Yeah, don't let them take it back very far.
He's just going to kick it. And
deep kick.
It's going to go out of bounds.
Flags come in.
That's going to set the Red Devils up at the 35. You got to get that under control because that's a free.
Well, and the ball on the 35, that's a horrible kick return.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, it's not really giving the other team anything.
Looks like
they're going to make them re-kick.
They're going to re-kick.
There's 1:37 left in the second quarter. Ponies lead 28-14.
They're going to give Hicks another chance to kick this off.
We'll do this again. Part due. Kellyville leads 28-14. A little over a minute and a half left in the second quarter. This is an exciting game. This is about what I figured it would be.
You don't want to kick it right down the middle, but you can't keep kicking it out of bounds. So,
well, I think eventually teams will start favoring one side of the field or the other to possibly try to set up a return on that.
So Hicks going to kick this off again. Again, Trip Davis back for the Red Devils.
Yeah, see, he's favoring that side of the field right now.
He's going to kick it on the other
He's going to
side.
kick it to the other side.
And it's going to bounce. It's going to be taken.
At about the 20.
He's going to shake some tackles. He's going to be wrapped up immediately about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up about.
Flags come in, of course.
Yeah, can't get more than 3 plays off in a row.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it was Connor Smith running down there,
This-
making a stop on that kick return.
Not sure what this is going to be. He did say flag, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Face mask against the Ponies.
Personal foul face mask against the Ponies.
Yeah, and again, you know, you don't need to be grabbing somebody's face mask, but to me, that's a hustle penalty. But that will set Prague up with a 1st and 10 from the Kellyville 45-yard line.
Ponies got to get a stop, keep him out of the end zone on this
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, if you can go into to halftime with a 2-touchdown lead, you're doing okay. Let's see what they do.
They're going to quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, fake the reverse.
He's going to be wrapped up.
He ran back into the teeth of the defense, and he probably shouldn't have done that. He picked up about 4 yards, but Brody Berryhill put an end to that little party he had going.
He's going to pick up about 4. It's going to bring a 2nd and 6. And we're ticking down to about a minute.
Yeah, 104.
Ponies got to get a stop, keep him out of the end zone.
I'd look for him to take a shot right here.
They might. They got 2 receivers split out. They're going to send a man in motion. Yeah, he's going to look back to pass.
Had a crossing.
Oh!
That was almost
intercepted by Connor Thomas. Hit him right in the hands or right in the chest pad.
Well, I think it was such a good pass to him, he wasn't expecting it. That's why he dropped it. You know, it looked like he was throwing it to him.
Yeah.
He just overthrew the receiver so far. But he was in good position for a defensive back. He was between the receiver and the goal line, so that's where he needed to be.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Red Devils.
45 seconds left in the half.
He's going to put on a reverse. He's got some running room. And he's going to be dragged down by Thornbrew.
Take it down around the 15. Brought down by Tabor Thornbrew.
Yeah, he
And
made
I
it down
believe-
to about the 15. That's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Kellyville 15.
Come on, boys.
But
We
the
got to.
clock is down to about 37 seconds, so they've got time for maybe 2. There are some humongous gnats in this press
There
box.
are.
So if you hear us hit the mic, that's what we're doing.
Prague going to set up. He's going to look back to pass.
Throws it for the corner.
And he ran out of real estate.
Yeah. That ball landed in the long jump pit. Yeah, those gnats flying around in here are bigger than that fly that was on Mike Pence's head the other night.
Stops the clock at 26 seconds.
And that was a big fly.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
26 seconds left on the clock until halftime.
They may pass it this down and then try to hit a run on 3rd down.
Yeah, 2nd and 10, you know, go ahead and burn this one. I mean, the ball's on the Kellyville 15-yard
Yeah, he's going to keep it roll to.
He completes it. Knocked out of bounds immediately
By
at
Connor Thomas.
about the 4-yard line.
But he is going to pick up a 1st down, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 4.
That will be a 1st down.
Well, from the 5.
1st and goal.
And we've been here before.
I believe that's a timeout.
And we have a stoppage of play. Timeout.
Yeah,
Kellyville.
timeout Kellyville. 18 seconds left before halftime. Kellyville is up 28-14. Prague's got a little drive going on. It's going to be a 1st to go from the 4.
I can't remember how many timeouts Prague has because
Well, this one was on Kellyville, so they've got it. I think this is maybe Kellyville's second, but it's almost halftime, so.
Well, I'm talking Prague's timeouts because there's 18 seconds left, and if they run the ball and don't get it, are they going to have enough time to get up and run a play? But if they have a timeout, then they can run the ball. If they don't get in, they can call a timeout. So
Yeah. I think they have at least one left.
I think they do have a timeout left, so they can run the ball, which is what has been working for them so far.
There's 18.2 seconds left. Ball spotted on the Kellyville 5-yard line. First and goal. Now's when the crowd needs to get loud.
Quarterback just going to take it, and he's just going to walk in.
Looks like he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Well, he didn't really walk, but he definitely scored. Yeah, he
didn't get touched till about the end zone.
Yeah.
So Prague is going to score. They're going to be up, or they're going to move to 20 to 28, barring this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, if they get this, they can make it a 6-point game. Prague's got quite a good-sized crowd over here tonight.
They do.
It's probably the most visiting fans that we've seen this season.
Prague going to line up for 2-point. He's going to take the snap, hand it off. He's going to be stopped.
Yeah, he was met, and that play was shut down. Taver Thornbrew and Brody Berryhill.
My first day with a new mouth.
Yeah, you want to make sure the receiver gets that handoff there. Chick-fil-A sandwich floating around the press box up here. Might get intercepted.
Yeah, don't wave that in front of my face, Jacob.
He's over there grinning. He knows what he did.
Don't tempt me. So we got 15 seconds left in this first half. Prague's probably just going to squib kick it right in the middle, let the clock run out.
Yeah, Kellyville's up 28-20 right now.
And then go in the locker room and assess their situation. Unless, no, never mind. You got to expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I don't ever try to guess what they're going to do because that's a good way to be wrong.
Because they may want to try to steal a possession right here. I don't know. But I think they're just going to kick it in the middle and the clock's going to wind down. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, kind of a
They kicked it right to Thornbrew. They kicked it right to Thornbrew, though.
That may not have been a good idea. He's just going to run out of bounds.
He's ran out of bounds.
There's still 9 seconds left. Kellyville still has a play.
They may just take a knee right here.
Yeah, and update on the other district scores. Jones is up on Crossings Christian 25-6 at halftime. Find another one here. Looks like Chandler is up on Star Spencer 28-0 at halftime.
Pony's going to line up for a play. They got 3 receivers out to the left.
I'd watch a bomb to Thornbrews right here is what I'm thinking.
They're going to throw it.
Oh, he threw it to Hicks across the middle.
And they are going to call
run it. No, they're
going to call a timeout.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds left. It's going to bring up a second and about 3. And that was a timeout, Ponies.
No, I was just messing with you. I'm good, thank you, though. I'm good. Come on now. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I don't know what the Ponies are trying to cook up here because
they may be trying to extend this lead going into the half.
Well,
they've been playing aggressive all season, in all phases of the game.
The only thing I can see here is just line it up and throw a bomb, but
a crossing route to Trevor Jones.
Yeah, that has worked a couple times.
It doesn't have to necessarily be a bomb.
But they are on the about the 32-yard line. No, the 37. I can't. Dang it. Mr. Carter's going to be all over me on Monday.
Yeah, looks like Hicks is the tailback. He's going to swing out to the right. Ayers kind of gets flushed from the pocket. Time expires.
He's going to
he
flip
flipped it back to Hicks.
Not sure what they're going to try to do here. He's going to be brought down.
Yeah, he did pick up about a yard, but time did expire.
There is a flag, though. It's going to be a personal foul on Ayers. He was up there talking. It may not be on Ayers. I don't know, but Ayers and number 56 from Prague, Carson Holsapple. Sorry if I butchered that. They were kind of jaw-jacking after the play.
Well, Ayers is a competitor. I don't know,
Well, but there's a certain point where it becomes too much, and if you start drawing flags, that's way too much.
Yeah, for sure. But it looks like Kellyville's going to the locker room, so they're just going to let it. I don't know if it was declined or the refs pick. I think the flag's still on the field, so I don't know what's. But Kellyville's going to the locker room.
Well, because, they can't. I don't know. Let's see what. Yeah, Prague's going to the locker room now. I don't know why are they discussing?
But here's the thing.
You can't enforce that because it's the end of the half.
Yeah, and if it was an offensive penalty, they won't do anything about it anyway. Play can't. If it was a defensive penalty, play can't or time can't run out on a defensive penalty or whatever. Play can't end on a defensive penalty.
They're going to bring the coaches in.
Yeah, so this may be something they'll do after halftime.
Well, I don't know if you can. Can you? I don't know if you can enforce a penalty.
Well, the time ran out, expired before Ayers made the pitch to Hicks.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you can't enforce a penalty from the first half to the second half. So I don't know, unless they're just telling their players to cool it.
Yeah, that could be it. Like, hey, fellas, you need to put a leash on them.
Because there is a point. There's a difference between confidence and cocky.
Yeah,
and once you move into cocky and start drawing flags, you need to shut that down real quick.
And here's the deal. I'm not picking on any particular player. If you have any kind of athletic talent in high school, college coaches watch everything.
Yeah.
They watch your good plays, your bad plays, your temperament, your attitude. And if they see you getting a bunch of personal fouls, they're going to, it might cost you in a big game.
Looks like the penalties. Looks like we'll never get to see what that penalty was.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but we're going into the halftime. Kellyville up 28-20 over the Prague Red Devils.
And Kellyville is getting the ball back to start the half.
Yes. They will receive the second half kickoff. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, folks.
Hello, Pony fans. Matthew Vaughn here to kick off the second half between the Kellyville Ponies and the Prague Red Devils. I apologize if I'm breathing heavy. Them stairs, man, they kill you. Seemed like a pretty even first half. A lot of big plays given up on both sides, which is why the score is what it is. Kellyville does get the ball to start this half unless Prague tries something sneaky, maybe an onside, because they're only down by one possession. We got the usual suspects, that three-headed monster back to receive for the Ponies. And I just want to remind you, we do have a donation link in our description. It's not required, but is greatly appreciated, and we will shout you out over the air. As we get this second half underway, looks like Thornbrew going to field the ball. He's going to be wrapped up and swarmed. That was a lot of violent tackles there by the Prague kickoff unit. But if you do donate over the air, we will shout you out. It's not required, but it's greatly appreciated because that way we can get better equipment to bring you a better broadcast. And I'm finally joined by my dad, Mr. Billy Vaughn. Usually I'm the one that's late.
Oh, I was talking to some of the fans down there and time got away from us.
Pony's going to set up about the 30-yard line, their own 30. Air's going to go under center. He's going to hand it off to Trevor Jones, who's going to break some holes. And he's going to break it past the 50, about the 54-yard. The 54, oh my gosh.
That's twice.
The 54.
You're slipping, Matt.
Did you know, folks, there's a 54-yard line?
Only at Kellyville.
Good grief.
Yeah, he picked up about 24 yards on that. It's going to be a 1st and 10, 11:45 left in the third quarter.
I was just recapping how it was a pretty even first half. Both sides giving up big plays. But the Ponies are driving. He's going to send Volner in motion to the left. He's going to hand it off to Hicks, who's going to dance. He's got some room. He's going to cut it back. One man to beat. And it looks like he's going to make it. Touchdown, Kellyville. Jeremy Hicks on that run.
44 seconds ticked off the clock.
Man, just like that.
Yeah, he had Thornbrew down there running blocker for him.
And Thornbrew's smart holding his hands up because when you get your hands inside trying to block like that, that's when you're going to get a holding or a block in the back. So putting your hands up and just getting in the way is the best way to go.
He just got in the way, and that's all Hicks needed for the cutback.
Pony's going to set up for this 2-point conversion. They're going to send Thomas and Thornbrew out to the right. Air's going to be in shotgun with Hicks and Volner beside him. He's just going to take the snap. And he's going to be stopped, I believe. Yes, he's going to be stopped. So it's no good. Ponies are up 34-20, though, just like that.
Yeah, there's that two touchdown lead again. With a game that's going back and forth, if you can get a 2-score lead –
and just trade touchdowns.
And just trade touchdowns from just ride that on out, So if you can eliminate any mistakes, any fumbles or interceptions. And speaking of that, Colton Ayers is 51 of 65 for the season. 18 touchdowns and 1 pick. I think his quarterback rating is 152.3 on the season. That's after 5 games. Yeah, this broadcast brought to you by Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete. I happened to see Clint Thornbrew down there at halftime.
Oh, yeah, he's here. He's always here.
Yeah.
Whew, sorry, them stairs.
I know. Well, you're a spry young 20-year-old. I'm
not anymore.
Old and beat down.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you'll be 21 here in a couple of weeks.
Hicks is going to kick off. Better looking kickoff now is going to be fielded about the 20. And he's going to shake some tacklers.
He should have kicked that one out of bounds.
And he's going to take this one. Looks like he's going to take it back for a touchdown, no flags.
Yeah, no flags, 80-yard touchdown. Prague Red Devils immediately answer that Kellyville score.
Yeah, I'm already seeing in the comments Nick Carter's giving me crap for that 54-yard line remark.
Well, he should.
And I do deserve it.
Oh, I've probably done it more than once. Yeah, that's going to bring the score 34-26, pending the Prague conversion. Looks like they're going to line up for two.
A lot of teams in 2A run two. I haven't really seen a whole lot of
I was just
gate.
getting ready to say I haven't seen a lot of. I don't think any team that we've played has kicked a single extra point.
Davis going to take the snap. He's just going to hand it off. He's met in the backfield, and that's number 44, I believe.
2-point conversion is no good.
There is no 44 on the roster.
They look like Andy Jones getting through the middle linebacker, making that stop.
Hopefully, I think this defense is starting to figure him out.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I was talking about that, and that's kind of part of Ben Kellyville's problem is they can score so fast.
It leaves way too much time.
Right, and the other teams grind it out, and the defense is out there for most of a quarter.
Yeah,
you know. And a lot of those guys go both ways, but I would think defense would be more tiring mentally and physically.
I would, if I was the Kellyville kick return unit, I'd be watching for maybe an onside. It's only a one-possession game.
Yeah, it's a one-possession game right now. That could be something like that could be the difference. I would definitely keep an eye out for a.
So hopefully these boys up front don't leave a bit early.
Yeah,
because that's usually where you take advantage of it. We got the usual that three-headed monster back there to return. That's Hicks, Thornbrew, and Jones. And Prague set to kick off. Yeah, it's a short kick.
It's a short kick.
Fielded by Barnes. And he's just going to fall on it. Andy Jones covering him. That's a
very wise move.
Because when you're the up man on kick return and you jump on that ball, you're going to get a helmet to your back.
Right.
I guarantee it.
Jones was kind of playing bodyguard there. Because the kick coverage is there.
Yes.
I mean, they were there almost immediately.
But that's why most kick return, they're taught, the front line's usually taught if the up man catches it, fall on them, protect them because
he's getting ready to get hit in the back more than likely.
Pony's going to set up. They're going to send three out to the left in that bunch formation. Ayers is in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to Jones. He's going to cut up. He's going to be slung down.
Yeah, he picked up about 5 yards, though.
Violently tackled. He's going to pick up 5, though, but he was slung down by several Prague football members. That is going to bring up a 2nd and 5, though, from about the 40, looks like the 42. Ayers going to go under center this time with Volner behind him. He's going to hand it off to Jones.
Trevor Jones on the carry.
He's going to fall forward for
number 4, Mikey.
Yeah, he was
maybe
upended for about a yard, maybe 2.
A yard or 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Third down and 3 for the Ponies.
Let's see if the Ponies can dial up and answer back.
Yeah, Prague's within 8.
They're going to send 3 out to the right in that bunch formation. They're going to pitch it out to Hicks. He's going to cut it up. He's got some room. He's going to cut it back. Get some blockers, and he's going to run out of real estate. He's going to be ran down by number 1, Trip Davis, and number 8, Peyton Azell. And just like that, they're back in the red zone.
Yeah, on the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. 9:40 left in the third quarter. Or 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11.
First down.
They're going to stick with that formation, send 3 out to the right. They're going to pitch it out to Jones, who's met in the backfield, but he's still powering. He's still going through, and he has walked in.
He was met 3 yards
He was
deep.
met 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, carried a dude with him for about 5 yards, shook another tackler, and then just strutted into the end zone and said, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. No suit for you.
Come back 1 year. I did understand that.
Can't go wrong with a Seinfeld reference.
No. Pony's going to line up for 2 like they always do. We want to give a shout-out to Raymond Bearpaw, another donation. Thanks for watching. It was
Thank
dedicated
you very
member.
much, Mr. Bearpaw.
Oh, Ayers scores a 2-point conversion. So Kellyville is now up 42-26 on the Red Devils.
9:22 left in the third quarter. Floodgates might have opened. I know Prague has scored this quarter, but this is usually how it goes. They traded the first 2 off.
This is usually when the Ponies kind of come alive.
Yeah, they just kind of play around with them the first half and then come out second half swinging.
Let's see if the coverage unit does a little bit better job. I know they let that one through. They did.
Yeah, well,
which is bound to happen at some point.
and Kellyville, I don't think they've given up a touchdown on special teams this year. They've scored a couple.
Not that I can think of. Hicks is set to kick off for the Ponies. Let's see where he ends up kicking this. Touchback would be nice. He's just going to kind of pooch it right in the middle, and it's going to...
Well, it goes out of bounds.
That kick's going to go out of bounds.
Can't return it if you can't field it.
No. So Prague's going to set up on the 35, which is what they've pretty much done for most of this game.
Looks like we're really re-kicking.
Oh, they're going to make them re-kick
They're going to make them re-kick.
Yeah, on a kickoff, when it goes out of bounds, the receiving team can either take it on 35 or make the kicking team re-kick.
I understand what Hicks is trying to do. He's trying to pin him towards the sideline, but the ball just doesn't pull up. It just always rolls out. Man, that one last week where he got it down to the 1 and it rolled out, it was kind of like, are you kidding me?
Well, last week, that Millwood receiver tried to catch it over by the sideline and dropped it. And, of course, the refs made a completely horrible backwards call.
I didn't agree with that.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of our broadcast of that ball laying on the end of the hash mark.
Looks like they're going to make a change at kicker. It looks like Justin Miles is going to kick off for the Ponies. Looks like he's feeling better. He's been out pretty much the last 4 games, I believe.
Yeah, 3 for sure.
He was there in the Kiefer game.
Number 11, Justin Miles.
He's the normal kicker, so let's see if he can pin the Red Devils back. And it looks like it's about the middle.
They're going to field it.
About the 35.
No, about the 25.
Oh, yeah.
You got to start counting backwards from
Yeah.
the 50, son.
I can count forwards, but I can't count backwards. I'm making progress.
Yeah, you're getting better. You were close. At least it wasn't
The 54,
the 74.
the 75th. I'm never going to hear the end of that. Uh-oh, looks like
For a while.
this crowd's come
Yeah,
alive.
the crowd's waking up. This is going to be defensive stand right here by the Ponies. You watch. Crowd's into it.
He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to roll. He's being chased. Flag does come in. He's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Thornbrew got him about 8 yards deep.
But there is a flag over by the Pony sideline. Not sh- Not sure what this is going to be because this.
Yeah, the flag is right on the 25-yard line on the inside the number or outside of the numbers on the Pony sideline.
This could be a hold, could be a false start, and offsides. Looks like they got to talk about it. False start. Illegal procedure. And they're going to decline it and get the sack.
That's what the crowd does for you. I'm hearing a lot of cowbells down there.
Yes.
The result is a sack in the backfield, brings up a second down and 18 for the Red Devils.
It's going to be a second and 18, 9 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Red Devils are backed up on a second and 18.
Yeah, and we've seen this Pony defense in a situation like this. Just keep them going backwards.
Yeah, and something good will happen.
Of course, in the first half, they gave up that long play.
They gave up
fourth
a
and
second
40.
A second and 40.
Or whatever it was, yeah. But that was in the first half. This was second half.
Flag's still on the field, by the way. They have not picked that up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Tell you what, them things are loaded with beads, and if you get hit with one of those, it hurts.
Yeah.
All right, second down and 18 for the Red Devils.
9 minutes left in the
He's going to
quarter.
hand it off. Oh, and he's going to be wrapped up. They're going to say he's down. Looked like John Vaughn had a hand on him and just couldn't hang on.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up a third and about 7.
Taver Thornbrew finally got him down.
Third down and 7 coming up for Prague.
Third and 7, 8:27 left in the third quarter.
See if we can get a defensive stop and go down and score again. This is third and 7. Watch the ball. He's gonna fake. No, he's gonna fake the handoff. Oh, and he's gonna run. He's being pursued. Oh, and he's gonna score.
Yeah,
man. Tough break for the Ponies. They had him on a 3rd and 8, and they continue to give up the big play on defense. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, but there's 8:05 left in the third quarter. Kellyville still does lead 42-32, pending this conversion.
Do hear some whistles.
Yeah.
And up number 13, and he's going to
Stop short.
David Thornbrew on the stop, 8:05 left to go in the third period of play.
Thornbrew on the stop on that conversion. Kellyville does maintain a 10-point lead.
I mean, this is exactly what we said it was going to be. It was going to be a shootout, and it's still fairly close. Not comfortable enough to take. Which I mean, you never want to really take your foot off the gas.
No, you don't.
Unless it was one of the first 3 games in which the game was pretty much over by halftime.
Yeah.
Another kickoff presented to you by Patriot Air.
Yeah, I'd watch another short kick by the Red Devils.
Yeah. 8:05 left in the third quarter.
They do have a guy close to the ball. Yep, onside. And it's fielded.
Kickoff could be taken by
I believe that's Cam Robertson.
number 55, Cameron Robertson. They'll start first and 10 from the
So Ponies are going to set up about the 40, about the
43.
About the 43.
First down.
Yeah, looks like Jones is up 38-6 on Crossings Christian. That game's in the third quarter. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Chandler's up 41-8 in the fourth quarter over Star Spencer.
Ponies going to set up. They're going to send 2 receivers out to the right in a stack formation. They're going to pitch it out to Jones.
It goes to Trevor Jones, number 5.
He's going to pick up about 2 or 3. And a Prague member does lose his helmet.
Brought down to number 73, Connor Davis. Also there, number 16, Braden Davis.
So that's going to bring up about a 2nd and 7 for the Ponies.
7:37 left in the third quarter.
They're going to send 2 receivers out each side. Hand it off to Hicks, who breaks a tackle.
Broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's going to run out of bounds about the 37-yard line.
There is a flag, though. This may be coming back. And it most likely is.
Yeah, I didn't see who was out there blocking for
I
him.
believe it was Garrett Reed was out there blocking. Yep, they got him on a hold.
That's tough to do, those block somebody out in open space and not hold them. But that's going to be from the spot of the foul. So it's going to take them back to about back to the line of scrimmage. Well, no, they gained about half a yard. So it's going to be a 2nd and 7, 7:19 left in the third quarter.
We got Trevor Jones in at quarterback. Thornbrew and Volner to his right. Ayers and Connor Thomas out to the left. And Jones is going to take the snap.
Fake the handoff to Thornbrew, and he takes it over the right side.
Oh, and he's going to be swarmed.
Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage, though.
Gained maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd give him that. I don't think they're moving the stick.
I would love to see Trevor Jones just take that ball and just wing it to somebody.
I'd like to see him throw it to Colton Ayers, just because Colton Ayers is the quarterback.
I hear Jones has an arm, and so I want to see Trevor Jones take the ball and just wing it to somebody. But it is going to bring up about a 3rd and 6.
6:28 left in the third quarter.
They're going to send out 3 receivers to the left. He's going to play action out to his left. He's just going to take it. He's got some room.
He's got a lot of room.
He's going to be brought down about the 25.
That's going to be a first down, Kellyville, from about the 25-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
28-yard line is where they're going to spot it. There's still a 1st and 10.
Ponies are driving.
Yeah, and they've eaten a lot of time off the clock this quarter. There's 6:05 left in the third quarter. They are up by 10.
Ayers going to go under center. He's going to motion Volner to the right. He's going to hand it off to Hicks, who's met in the backfield.
Yeah, he lost about, looks like about 4 yards on that one.
More like 2.
And number 16, Braden Davis making the stop for the Red Devils. Loss of 2 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 12, facing the Ponies.
Second 12 clock's ticking, 5:25 left in the third quarter.
They're going to send out 3 to the right in that little bunch package they love to run. Jones is in the backfield. Ayers going to drop back to pass.
He's just going to take it.
Oh, he's going to get stopped.
Finally ran down by number 24, Trevor Worley.
I think he lost about a yard on that. It's going to bring up about a 3rd.
Third down and 13.
Third and 13.
4:55 left in the third quarter.
Let's see if the Ponies can dial something up, get a first down. I do have a feeling Thornbrew is going to be involved on this play.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, they've got him out here.
They're going to stick with that bunch package with 3 out to the right. He's going to motion Jones. Ayers going to take the snap. He's going to be wrapped up. No chance.
He was trying to.
Oh, and there's going to be a flag.
With it.
There is going to be a flag. And this is probably going to back the Ponies up even more. Not sure, though.
Yeah, the flag landed about the line of scrimmage, so.
Personal foul against the Ponies.
Kellyville.
We got to cut those out, guys.
Yeah.
You may think you're tough retaliating, but all you're doing is hurting your team.
And penalties like that will hurt you later on in the season. When you're playing Jones and Chandler, you can't afford to be giving them 15 yards.
No.
But you know, that's part of the game too. You know, you can't.
But you got to keep it under control because when you start backing your team up, now they're at a 3rd and I don't even know, 3rd and forever.
Yeah, about
3rd and 25. And, I mean, the only thing you can do right here is throw it deep. And Ayers going to roll out. And he's just going to be smothered. And that's going to back the Ponies up, and they're going to hopefully punt.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and about
35. If you're going to act tough and get that 15 yards, you better be able to back it up. And looks like they didn't on that play because they just got their quarterback sacked.
Yeah, but we weren't down there on the field, so, you know, we don't know what was going on. I didn't see what the penalty was.
Hicks going to sky punt.
Straight up and
roll about the 30.
Yeah, it's going to roll out about the 20. Looks like probably about the 26 where they're going to spot it. Yeah, that punt had some air under it.
It was a nice sky punt.
Ponies still lead 42-32, 3:18 left in the 3rd quarter.
Prague is gonna set up about the 26-yard line and see if this defense can get a stop after that good punt by Jeremy Hicks. And he's just gonna hand it off. He's gonna be met by Garrett Reed.
Yeah, Garrett Reed put the brakes on that run after he picked up about 4 yards. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2nd and 6.
Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7 coming up for Prague.
And it's a reverse, and he is gone. There is nobody going to catch him. And the Red Devils are going to score 38-42, pending this 2-point conversion. Anytime the Ponies get some momentum on defense, they just give up the big play. And it's been happening all night.
Yeah, but they do have a little bit of a lead, so.
Well, it's slowly getting chipped away at.
Yeah, there's 2:38 left in the 3rd quarter.
They're going to send a guy way out wide. He's going to keep it on the reverse, and he's going to go in, maybe. Oh, no, he's going to fall.
He slipped and fell at about the 2-yard line.
So it is still a 4-point game.
Yeah, he had Trevor Jones sitting there waiting on him, and I think he tried to cut back and just lost his footing. Or he may be injured. I don't know. No, he's. He got up, but he's kind of
slow to walk off.
Yeah, he's very
like
slow. He gingerly
tweaked something.
He was trying to cut back against Trevor Jones and lost his footing.
I'd be careful if I were the Ponies right here. This is probably going to be another short kick.
Yeah, or onside.
Yeah. And if it is, hopefully the Ponies can capitalize on it.
Yeah, get the ball with good field position and go down and put some points on the board.
There is 2:38 left in the third quarter. This has been a fast quarter.
Yeah.
This will be another kickoff presented to you by Patriot Air.
Yeah, I'll be definitely watching for some trickery right here, some kind. 4-point lead.
Yeah, that's another short kick.
Yeah.
Recovered by Cody Barnes.
Ball's going to be down right around the 38-yard line.
Pony's going to set up about the 38.
Yeah, be first and 10, 2:38 left in the third quarter.
Pony's got to go down and score to keep this lead.
Yeah, now you're trading touchdowns, so that means you got to go score. You can't not score.
Offense will set up, split two receivers out each side with a wing back, and they're going to hand off to Thornbrew.
Yep,
He's got some room around the edge. He's got some speed.
He's gone.
He is gone. He is looking back for his chaser, and he's going to stare him down as he scores. Touchdown Ponies, just like that.
2:28 left in the third quarter.
48-38 pending this 2-point conversion. 62
yards.
run. Let's see what they can dial up for this 2-point conversion. Make it a 12-point game. They're going to send 3 out to the right. Ayers is going to go under center. He's going to motion Voller. No, he's going to go back. He's going to fake. He's going to roll out. He's going to find Thornbrew wide open.
Thornbrew, 8 points on that little exchange.
Thornbrew scored all the points in that drive. 50-38 with 2:28 left in the third quarter. Now this defense has got to get a stop.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we get to hear that glorious fight song on Wisconsin.
Yeah, that is definitely a very common fight song among high school football teams.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I lived in Okemah for a couple years, well, about 5, and their high school band has their own fight song that a band director wrote for them several years ago.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a very unique to them fight song.
That's good.
Don't even ask me how it goes. I didn't pay any attention. Don't know the name of it. Don't really care. 2:28 left in the third quarter. Kellyville does lead 50-38. Justin Miles set to kick this ball off.
And it's going to torpedo kind of towards the.
That ball is taken on a knee by number 15.
Oh, he took a knee when he.
Yeah, he caught
fielded
one knee
that.
on the ground.
So
Prague will start on their own. Looks like about. I'm going to call it about the 40.
see if the defense can get a stop, which they've done at some point. They've done sometimes, and they just sometimes give up the big play.
Yeah.
They back up Prague, then they let the big play go. So let's see. He's going to hand it off. He's going to be met for minimal gain, maybe about 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards.
Tabor Thornbrew come crashing down to make that stop.
We have about 2:10 left in this third quarter.
2nd and 7. Ball spotted at the Prague 43-yard line.
They're going to split 2 receivers out. He's going to hand it off on a reverse. He's going to be, ooh!
Trevor Jones.
Oh, my gosh. He got stood up by Volner and I think Andy Jones, and then Trevor Jones came and cleaned that up.
Knocked his lung loose.
Man, that hurt me watching it. That hurt my ribs.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 for the Red Devils. Defense needs to come
125
alive.
left in the third quarter.
See what the defense can dial up.
Crowd's
right here.
getting loud.
Watch the ball. He's gonna keep it.
Yeah, quarterback keeps it.
There are flags down. He looks like he may have picked up the first down, but there are flags.
Yeah, and flag is kind of in the neighborhood of a hold area. It was right at the line of scrimmage.
They had him in the him in the backfield, and then that's a hold against the Red Devils.
Against the Red Devils. We're gonna back them up.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 19, which hasn't really been good for the Ponies. They get backed up.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't matter. They kind of let up a little bit. There's a 1:09 left in the third quarter. Kellyville does lead 50-38.
This crowd has come awake.
Again, thank you.
He's going to drop back, roll out to his right. Oh, and they're going to get him for pass interference. Connor Thomas had his hand hooked. Once again, Ponies get them backed up and they give up the big play, which that's a 15-yarder, so they're not going to get the first down, I don't think.
Don't even ask me. I'm wrong every time.
Yeah, they got Connor Thomas had his hand hooked. Because most DBs are taught, they're taught when you're running with a guy, you can keep your hand on him. Don't hook him.
Yeah.
But keep your hand kind of just so you
know where he's at.
Oh, I guess
that's
that
going
is
to be a first and 10.
That is a first down.
Ball was moved into Kellyville territory at about the Kellyville 47-yard line.
And we got about 53 seconds left in this third quarter. Prague is driving.
Yeah, and they're also eating time off the clock with this drive for the most part.
He's just going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it and pick. Oh, fumble.
Fumbled.
It's picked up by Hicks, I believe.
Yeah, Kellyville ball.
Kellyville takes over.
That was just a bad pitch. That quarterback was getting ready to get his lunch ate. He was just trying to get rid of it, and he stemmed the play, and he just – bad pitch. Kellyville ball. Spotted at the Prague about 40 – what is that, about the 40 –
about the 43.
43.
43, 44. And this crowd's come awake after that turnover.
Yeah, 46 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ponies do have the ball.
They got to score 10 more points to get to their average.
Harris going to go under center. He's going to hand it off to Jones, who's met in the backfield.
Yeah, he might have picked up one. Yeah.
He picked up 1.5.
Clock still ticking. We're under 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
This may take us to the end of the third quarter.
Well, the play clock is just about a second or two ahead of the game clock.
They do got to get a play off.
Or they can, yeah. That's what they're going to do is run a quick play. But they're going to let the play clock run down.
He's going to pitch it out to Jones.
He's going to take it around the right side.
We do got a flag. It's probably going to be a hold.
He's going to be ran out of bounds.
And he ran out of bounds. There's 2 seconds left.
They're going to get Kellyville on a hold.
Holding against the Ponies.
Yeah, that'll back them up 5. It'll be or back them up 10.
15. Holding's a 15.
Is it 15? I thought it was 10. Used to be 5, I thought.
No.
But that's gonna end the third quarter.
Third quarter play.
Kellyville does lead 50-38. 12 minutes to go, Matt. What are you thinking?
If they can go down and score on this possession, I think I think. I don't know. But I think that might be the dagger. Maybe.
Yeah, it put it just out of reach.
Put it a little bit out of reach.
Yeah.
As long as the defense makes them drive the field and not scoring 1 or 2 plays.
Yeah. And with the crowd getting into the game this half, that definitely helps.
Grilling table, cornhole board, a second drawing for a cedar court swing, raffle tickets are only $1 for 1 or 6.
Pony, they have a 2-possession lead, so as long as they can trade touchdowns,
yeah,
they should
keep that 1 touchdown lead all the time, no matter what. You know, and in 12 minutes, there's no telling what the score is going to end up of this game. The way both these teams have been playing.
Yes.
There has definitely not been a short touchdown play. They've all been half the field.
Pretty much.
Start of the fourth quarter here.
Yep, fourth quarter starts. Kellyville up 50-38.
We got a 2nd and 20 for the Ponies. They're going to send out 2 receivers out each side with Volner and Thornbrew in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Thornbrew, who's got some lead blockers.
He had,
I believe he might have the first down. He had John Vaughn lead blocking for him.
John Vaughn and Andy Jones out front.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
That's 2 guys I'd want to follow. Yeah, he picked up the first down.
He easily got the first down. Once again, that's just another wrinkle you got to worry about because they don't put Thornbrew in the backfield a whole lot.
Yeah, they don't run him out of the backfield. He's usually in the slot or a wide receiver role.
So they're gonna.
He's dangerous though, for sure.
Oh yeah, they're gonna set up now. They got Thornbrew in the wing. They're gonna hand it off to Jones.
Number 5, Trevor Jones.
Trevor Jones is fighting.
He's
finally wrestled down around
his forward progress. He picked up about 9 yards, 8 or 9 yards, and then was thrown back a couple.
Yeah, it looks like about 7. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3 for the Ponies.
Looks like Trevor Jones is going to line up at quarterback this play.
No, he's on the sideline.
Oh, is that Jeremy Hicks?
That's Jeremy Hicks.
I just saw Colton Ayers split out to the right, so I knew he wasn't behind the center. It's going to be Hicks lined up in the... No, they brought Ayers back in under center.
He's always been there.
Oh, what was I looking at?
I have no idea. Oh, he's going to hand it off to Hicks, and his helmet's going to come off again.
That's twice in this game his helmet has come off.
He needs to tighten up that chin strap.
Yeah, or get a new snap. That may be what it is. I don't know how these helmets, the chin strap snaps. I don't know if that can be changed.
But there was Red Devils in the backfield immediately on that play.
Yeah, they read that one all the way.
He was doomed from the start.
I'm up here trying to figure out who the heck was out there, and they're already got the play read.
Trevor Jones is in at quarterback. He's going to tap it to Thornbrew. He's going to pick up minimal yardage.
Yeah, he picked up a yard, maybe 2.
Maybe, yeah, about a yard. And I guarantee you they're going to go for this one.
Yeah, I picked up 1. It's going to be 4th and 5.
About 4 or 5. Yeah, 4.
10:05 left in the ball game.
Clock's going to tick under 10 minutes.
Yep, Kellyville leads by 12. They definitely need this score just to put it away.
They're going to send out 3 to the right. Looks like we got a flag.
I want to say one of the receivers to the right looked like he may have flinched or jumped.
That's going to back him up. Maybe. No, that's offsides against Prague.
Oh, offsides against Prague.
That's going to move it up.
That's going to be a first down.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, because...
Yes, sir. First and 10.
First and goal.
First and goal. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line.
See if the Ponies can punch it in right here.
9:37 left in the fourth quarter.
They're going to pitch it out to Thornbrew.
He's trying to get to the corner.
He's going to be met in the backfield.
Yeah, I think he lost a couple
Lost
yards
a couple.
on that.
If they could have sealed that edge off, because that's where Thornbrew is the most dangerous, is coming around that edge.
Yeah, when he turns the corner, it usually lights out. So it's going to be a first and goal from the Prague 13-yard line for the Kellyville Ponies.
Second and goal.
Or second and goal.
He's going to keep it. He's going to look to keep it. He's
wide
going to run
open.
in. 56-38, pending this 2-point conversion.
Colton Ayers with the touchdown with his feet.
If you'll notice, he was out there pointing, directing traffic.
Yeah, he was directing traffic.
He was pointing out his blockers.
That's going to make it 56-38 Kellyville. 9:22 left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like they're going to send out 3 to the right in that bunch package. Hicks is in the backfield with Ayers. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll. He's going to roll to his left.
Sets up.
He's going to throw it, and he's got Garrett Reed.
Garrett Reed for the 2-point conversion.
I'll tell you what, Garrett, after what we saw last week with the last offensive play, Garrett Reed caught the ball, and I'm going to say he murdered a Millwood defender.
Yeah, made him rethink his decision.
And then strutted to the end zone.
Yeah.
So he's a really good. I mean, that's another wrinkle in this offense.
Yeah,
the
it's
tight
the
end.
guy you don't think about. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I walked. They were coming out at halftime when I was coming up, and he walked by me. Garrett Reed's a big kid. You know.
Him being on film doesn't do him justice to how big he.
I know it. I hit him about where I hit John Vaughn, about the shoulder numbers.
Justin Miles going to kick off for the Ponies again.
Yeah, he'll be kicking towards the north end zone. 9:22 left in the ball game. Kellyville does lead 58-38.
Onside.
Onside kick.
And nobody there for the Ponies.
Yep, Prague recovered it right at the 50.
Looks like Cody Barnes was in hot pursuit and just couldn't get there.
Yeah. Onside kicks I never like the straight on ones.
I mean, there's so many you can do.
Yeah.
So Prague's going to take over about the 50-yard line. So they got to march half the field with 9:22 left in the ball game, down by 20.
Yeah, this crowd needs to get back into the game.
They're going to hand it off.
Hand off to number 13.
He picked up about 3 yards.
That was Tyler Carpenter on the carry for the Red Devils, and John Vaughn there for the stop.
Brody Berryhill.
Brody Berryhill.
Brody Berryhill, we've called his name out several times tonight.
Last week and this week.
What grade is Brody Berryhill?
I believe he's a junior.
Yeah, he's a junior. Good for us.
So he'll be back for one more year. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Red Devils. They're going to fake the reverse. And he's going to be tripped up.
He picked up about 2 yards. He was in there, looked like he was dancing across a campfire.
Landon Vollner in on the stop.
And I think Brody Berryhill may have been in on that stop as well.
We got 8:25 left in this ball game.
Clock is ticking. Now the clock becomes Prague's enemy.
It's about 3rd and 6. Ponies are making substitutions, trying to keep their players fresh. 3rd and 6.
8:08 left in the ball game.
He's going to keep it backwards pass.
Oh, that play was red.
And he's going to be wrapped up by Trevor Jones.
Yeah.
That play didn't have a chance.
No, it didn't.
And
Tabor Thornbrew was back there about the time he caught it.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 6, and it looks like Prague might go for it. And it looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, with 8:02 left in the ball game, it now's a gut check for everybody. Kellyville does have a 20-point lead.
They got to get off the field right now.
Yeah, got to get the offense back on the field. Yeah, it's a 4th and 6. 8:02 left in the game. The crowd's getting back into it. At least the press box doesn't feel like it's going to fall off tonight.
They're going to fake the reverse, and he's going to look to pass.
Volner giving pursuit. He let it go.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, Connor Smith back there on the defense.
Connor Smith lines up against some of the best receivers the Ponies play, and he holds his own.
Yeah, and there's going to be mistakes, and you're out playing in space like that. The refs will see those mistakes, but overall, the kid should have no shame.
No,
in his game.
He's been a very reliable player for the past about 3 years for the Ponies, but they're gonna set up now about the 46, 47. They're gonna hand it off to Jeremy Hicks.
He's just gonna pound it up the middle. Gonna pick up about
5 or 6.
I think he picked up about 6. It looks like to me.
Number 55 for Prague.
Gonna bring up about a second and 5.
Clock is at 7:35 left in this ball game.
And ticking. Yeah, I would say right now the Ponies with a 20-point lead with 7 minutes and change left. Ponies are pretty much in control if they can just not shoot themselves in the foot.
He's going to hand it off to Trevor Jones, who's met in the backfield. Maybe made it back to the – no, he's going to lose about half a yard.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage, brought down by number 44.
And he's going to be brought down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6.
About 6:45 left in the ball game. Kellyville does have a 20-point lead.
Ponies trying to bleed this clock now.
Yeah, Ayers is a master at watching that play clock. He's going to let it get down to under 5 before he even thinks about snapping it.
He's going to play. He's going to play action. He's going to make a defender slip. He's going to try to reverse field. He's going to throw it to Garrett Reed. Ooh, and he's going to.
Reed picked up the first down.
It took about 3 or 4 defenders to get him down. Like, he is such a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I don't even know what his stats are, but yeah, he's a big dude. It's going to be another Kellyville first down. 6:10 left in the ball game. Kellyville does lead 58-38, looking to put 6 more on.
Yeah, they are downshifting right now, just trying to.
Yeah, they're just bleeding out the clock now. That's what it's about. But if they can score again,
yeah,
you know.
They're going to hand it off to Hicks.
Hand off to number 6, Jeremy Hicks.
He's going to gain
picked up about 6 yards.
6 or 7.
Yeah, we'll say 6. Bring up a 2nd and 4.
6 on the play, brings up a 2nd down.
5:30 left in the ball game. Kellyville currently sitting on a 20-point lead. They got Jocelyn Miles and Taver Thornbrew split out here just outside the hash mark.
Yeah, they are. They're in no hurry.
Yeah, clock will be down to about 5 minutes left when the ball is snapped.
He's going to hand it off to Jones, who's going to score.
Trevor Jones is going to score.
That's 64-38 pending.
64-38 pending the 2-point conversion.
And we're finally up there towards our season average, which in the long run doesn't really matter as long as you're winning games. But it's you didn't let me finish there, Jacob. But it's a nice thing to shoot towards. But as long as you're getting W's in as long as you're winning games, the average overall doesn't matter. But
Oh,
it's bad
snap. Ayers going to pick it up and try to make something happen.
He's just
and
going to lay down. A mental gaff by the Ponies on this 2
He
point.
was in shotgun. That snap just went between his feet.
We got skeeters up here. We got mosquitoes, we got gnats, we got moths. I think I saw a big katydid on the window. There's all sorts of critters up here with us.
Yeah, Jim Allen press box isn't very airtight. Yeah, there's like a couple old wasp nests up here in the rafters.
I don't see
Good
that.
thing it's cooling off though.
Yeah.
Kellyville does have a commanding lead, 64-38. They'll be kicking off. There's exactly 5 minutes left in this ball game, folks.
Justin Miles set to kick off for the Ponies.
Bet he kicks it deep.
He's probably going to try to hit the middle of the field.
Yeah. Kick it over the returner's head, maybe.
It's a nice little top spin. It's going to be dropped. They're coming after him. He's going to be wrapped down by Caden Ayers.
Caden Ayers running down on kickoff.
I do believe there is a flag. There is a flag on the field. His helmet did get ripped off, so that's probably going to be a face mask.
I tell you what, Caden Ayers he's a player.
He is. Yeah, I think they're going to get him on a face mask here. Let's see.
Well, and I've said it before. That was just a hustle penalty.
It was. That one
he was running down, and kickoffs are like every man for themselves. There's no, So Prague will set up.
About they're marking it off right at the 40.
Right on the 40.
We got 4:53 left in this ball game. The Ponies with the comfortable 26-point lead.
Solid lead, but 26 points.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just saying 26.
Well,
Let me finish, Matt.
I was double checking myself because I've already been butchered in the comments. At the 54-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Yeah. He's going to be gang tackled by Ponies.
Yeah, but what I was going to say, a 26-point lead is comfortable, but you got to keep your foot on the gas. There's still 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the ball game. A lot can happen.
Jackson Steely checks into the game and makes a tackle.
Nice. Bring up a 2nd and 6. .4:15 left in the ball game.
They're going to fake the reverse. He's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah.
Clayton Wallace on the stop.
He's across the 50 to the 48. There will be a first down.
Yeah, and and time's running off. 4:10 left. John Vaughn comes over for a breather.
Yeah, I think they're trying to slowly get the starters out, put the backups in. He's going to hand it off underneath to number 14. He's going to be wrapped up for about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, and the thing is, Prague doesn't look like they're wanting to win. They're just it almost looks like they're just trying to ride it out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3:40 left in the game, and they're just kind of standing around. The clock's running right now. Maybe this is Prague's first district game.
Yes, because they didn't play last week. He's going to hand it off underneath.
He's going to bring it around the outside.
Ooh, and he's going to be smacked by Thornbrew. I don't think he saw Thornbrew coming.
No, and Thornbrew's got closing speed. He can come up from behind and still
Yeah, he's the
hit on you.
He's that safety valve for the defense. If anyone breaks one, he can usually run them down. We got about 3:13 left in this ball game, and the starters are slowly coming out.
Yeah, they're rotating guys in, and you know, a lot of these guys that are getting game now, you know, at the end of these games, now's the time you want to be playing because you're in a comfortable lead. You can kind of relax just a little bit.
Ooh, quarterback pass.
He threw that to nobody.
No, he hit his. I think he hit his receiver. Is just bounced off.
Yeah, Hicks was coming though. It looked like he was putting pressure on him.
2:51 left in this ball game. It's going to bring it to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the Kellyville, about 25-yard line, 26-yard line maybe. 25. Ball spotted on the 25. Whistle on the play.
Oh, looks like they had to move the ball back.
I was getting ready to say they set the ball on the 25, and the yard marker over there, the down marker, didn't move, and I was like, what's going on?
They're going to hand it off on a reverse.
And off number 14.
He's going to be met by Trevor Jones.
Minimal gain, maybe 2 yards.
We're going
We're going to give him 1. 3rd and 9.
Clock starts to tick to 2:33.
And Prague's just kind of milling around. They don't. That's weird to me. You know, try to do something. I don't know. That's just not.
I think they're trying to save face now. Quarterback going to keep it on the option.
He pitches it out.
He's going to
Couldn't
break
get to the corner.
He's going to be brought down hard by Cody Barnes.
Yeah, Coney Barnes come flying in there.
And he is going to pick up a first down, though.
Exactly 2 minutes left in the game. Yeah, next Friday night, we're back home, back here at home. Jones coming to town, and it's Kellyville's homecoming, so you're going to want to be sure and tune into that. It's like Prague called a timeout. There's 1:54 left in the ball game. Kellyville does lead 64-38. Yeah, the scoring thing really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you win. But how awesome would it be to look back when you were 30 years graduated and say, yeah, my senior year we averaged 56 points a game for the season. You know, it's more of a bragging thing. Because there ain't a whole lot of people that can say that. And Kellyville's got some tough games coming up in district. I think, though, if they – I mean, I'm not calling it right now, but –
if they can just play like they've been playing, they can beat anybody.
Yeah, and you know, anybody can be beat on any given night, you know.
They're just going to hand off on the option. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to walk in for.
Yeah, he got in there.
So that's going to bring it up 44-64.
Pending the upcoming conversion, they'll more than likely go for 2.
And then probably kick an onside.
Yeah, definitely watch the onside kick. There's 1:45 left in this game. Prague played a pretty good game tonight, though. They kind of had Kellyville on their heels there at the beginning.
He's going to drop back to pass.
Throws it for the corner.
And it's going to be broken up. Oh, and there is a flag.
Yeah, well.
Going to get Connor Thomas for pass interference.
Had his back to the quarterback, and they don't like that.
No.
So. But it's all good.
So they're going to move the ball up.
Half distance will be, what, from about the 1.
So they're probably just going to try to pound it in right here.
Yeah, I would look for the quarterback to keep it. 1:45 left in the game. And here's the thing is there's 145 left.
Ponies moved the ball half the distance.
Neither team could be done scoring at this point. The way
No.
as explosive as Kellyville is, and Prague's got some explosiveness to him. They're not as explosive as Kellyville.
No, he's just going to hand it off to Big 44, who's going to hurdle his way into the end zone.
Yeah, that center of that line was stuffed up. He just did a Walter Payton and went over the top.
2-point conversion is good. 145.
So I guarantee it's going to be an onside kick trying to get the ball back.
More than likely. I wouldn't argue against you.
So front line needs to be prepared. And I believe they're sending out the hands team. If I'm not mistaken, there's different guys on the front line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the hands team out there.
Yeah, they got Wallace, Justin Miles.
Cam Robertson, who's
Cam Robertson.
who's caught a couple of onside.
Yeah,
tonight.
he's for a big guy, he's got some
All right,
hands.
Here we go. Yep, that's what
Yep.
it is.
And I don't think that ball's going to go.
That's got to be.
It didn't go 10 yards, and Kellyville just jumped on it.
It was it stopped right about the 50,
Yeah, Justin Miles runs up and dives on it.
and that's pretty much going to end this game. I don't know if Prague has any timeouts left.
Yep, Kellyville up 64-46, 1:45 left in the game. Kellyville will start this drive at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10.
They're going to have to probably run a couple plays because, like I said, I don't know how many timeouts Prague has. They got 2 timeouts. Thank you, Jacob. You know, we used to have a graphic that had timeouts.
And Jacob, he's going to remind you that every Friday night.
And Thornberry's going to follow his blocker.
He stays in bounds.
He's going to stay in bounds, so that's going to wind the clock.
It'll be another first down for the Ponies.
But it is a first down, so the clock's going to stop momentarily.
Yeah,
Mark Kubota, first down.
1st and 10. John Vaughn was out front on that play blocking, and he kind of got up slow, and he's kind of
bending over. Yeah, they're just running this clock down.
Yeah.
He's going to hand it off to Jones. He's going to be met in the backfield.
With a handoff. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like John Vaughn's kind of favoring his hand or his arm.
It might be his
Maybe.
back. He might be trying to stretch his back out.
Yeah.
He does have back issues. Or he's had them in the past.
Yeah, in the past. Haven't affected his play this year for sure.
And it looks like they're just going to go victory right here.
Yeah, there's 35, 34. Yeah, Ayers is just going to take a knee,
And that
that's
will
going to
be
end
it.
it. Kellyville wins 64-46. Advances to 2-1 in district and 5-1 overall.
Homecoming against Jones right here. We'll be live from the Jim Allen Press Box. Tell all your family and friends if they can't make it, they can catch it on KD Rising. We'll be going live.
Yeah, we just got a nice plug from Robbie Jones over the PA. Homecoming's next Friday. Next Thursday. If you can't make it out to the game Thursday night, you can watch it right here on KB Rising. Want to thank Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete, as well as all of our scrolling gold sponsors at the bottom of the screen. That's 64-46 Kellyville over the Prague Red Devils. Real quick update from scores from around the district before we go offline.
Well, as Billy's doing that real quick, I want to come on the air real quick, say something. To each and every one of you who watched tonight, thank you very much. Your support in and of itself is greatly appreciated. Like we said, we have a donation button set up in the description, and I'll put that on the YouTube page and the Facebook page. It's not required to donate, but it is greatly appreciated. So to those of you who donated tonight, thank you very much. Your support is very, very, very greatly appreciated. And to each of you who watched tonight, thank you too. You guys really run this organization, and you run this business, you run this broadcast. Yeah, we may be commentating, yeah, we may be doing scoreboard graphics and film work, but you guys are the one that carry this on your back. You guys push this broadcast. Just thank you to the town of Kellyville for everything that you guys have done for us, the school. Thank you guys for everything that you've done for us. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jacob, I want to say on top of that, last year we sold our advertisers that scroll at the bottom of the screen, and a lot of the, when you advertise with us, you get the year. You don't just get football. You get football, basketball, baseball, softball, and the seasons were cut short last spring because of COVID. So we just carried those same advertisers over to this year for no charge. So and the whole COVID thing, a lot of businesses were shut down for all that, and some have closed permanently. And it's not easy to buy advertising when your business is struggling. It's kind of counterintuitive. And I'm going to go over some scores real quick. Jones defeated Crossings Christian 44-13. Looks like Chandler beat Star Spencer 41-8. Those are final scores. And again, Kellyville defeated Prague 64-46. So good night from Kellyville, Oklahoma, Jim Allen Press Box. We'll catch
See you
next week.
Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night next
Homecoming.
week, folks.
We'll catch y'all later.